Would you like to do the intro?
You can do the intro if you want.
Alright, so torrent division of this is BBDL League. We're gonna be rating your picks. So first up we
Yep.
have we have Reiku's
Osaka
team.
Auxiliaries.
Yeah, do you wanna start off with their physical offense rating?
Yeah, their physical offense is Palafin, Garchomp, Breloom, Mousehold even.
It's just
So that's
I think that's a
uh,
5, right?
yeah, that's a 5.
Yeah, it's just Palafin is
Yeah,
a 4 alone.
that's just insane.
Yeah.
Like the combination also with each other is very good. Yeah.
Special offense is a little more sketchy. I think it's still pretty good. Like Torrenty, but I think that thing, yeah, that's gonna be
But
on defog duty for most of it, so I don't see it being that offensive.
I don't think Tornado still gets defog. It lost defog.
It did? I swear I've seen this thing defog recently, or maybe it's
I
just
think
nasty
it.
plotting.
I think it's lost defog.
I'll look it up real fast.
Yeah.
But Mousehold could be removal, so Torrent can be more offensive. Gar is really good. Armor Rouge hits like a truck, so I think it's between a 4 and a 5 on this one.
Yeah, it lost defog. Tornadoes lost defog.
Okay, well that does buff the special offense rating. So
yeah, and they
put that
also
at a 5?
all have nasty plots and call mines.
Yeah,
Special attackers.
Just hit
Yeah,
your moves.
I think 3.5.
Really?
Or maybe it's just a 3. A 3 is good.
I like it a little more than that, just because like maybe this is GSC player bias of I'm used to clicking the 70% accurate move.
Yeah, Hurricane is good, especially with Annihilate. If you miss, it doesn't power the Rage Fist. So inaccurate moves are pretty good in this metagame. Like, if you hit with bad damage, then you power up Annihilate and other mons like. So it's better to hit hard and miss some of the times than hit and hit almost all of the times.
Yeah. And just flying in general is really good in this meta. Like, it hits so much for neutral. There's really bad flying resists.
A lot of very good fighting types gone reduced. But I think this draft overall all the teams will probably suffer from like hazard removal, hazard setting. That's one of the most important parts of like this season, I think.
Yeah.
So let's go to hazard setting.
Spikes
we got
are like you must have spikes to have above a 5, is my opinion.
Yeah.
Like spikes are just they're too good in this meta. Like spikes are maybe even better than rocks.
Yeah, probably.
So
at first I thought spikes did 8% damage, but now I see that they do 12 on one layer.
Yeah, it's really good.
Also, Klefki has spikes, so that's big.
Yeah, Klefki is really good at getting 1 or 2 spikes, but it's really bad at getting 3, because most of the time it wants to be light screen reflecting.
Yeah.
Blissy's a great rocker, and that's kind of
Gengar got toxic spike.
Gengar got toxic spikes? No way.
Yeah, I got it in a league before this, and it's amazing. Like,
it's really nice.
Toxic
Spike Hex.
Yeah, Toxic Spike Hex, it's amazing.
I like that a lot.
Has that setting, I think, 9.
Well, here's the thing. Like, you can just do, like, that, just Suicide Lead Garchomp, Dragon Tail EQ, Spike Stealth Rock, and you're good.
Yeah.
So, I really like its hazard setting. The only thing I don't like is that Garchomp, being a rocker, is good if you're committing to it, but like a lot of this time, this team wants to run Garchomp offensively, and then Blissey as your rocker. Like Blissey's awful. Blissey's so bad. Like
no, Blissey is not bad. It's the only mon with heal bell. It's the only mon that can heal status in this whole metagame now.
Yeah, but
It's
like, I
only
don't
healer.
know. It's just so passive, and like, it doesn't even have
Yeah,
toxic now.
it lost teleports.
Mhm.
Like it's
Yeah, so like, you're getting rocks up guaranteed because they're gonna have a special attacker, but like,
mm-hmm.
Blissey just opens your opponent, like, you up to have your opponent's big physical sweeper
Setup.
come in. And
Mm-hmm.
like, what does this team do against the big physical sweeper? Well,
Oh,
hopefully I can jet punch it.
Blissey still has stun wave, so it
Yeah,
can cripple.
yeah,
Blissey can still do
yeah.
things.
So do we want to go with a 9?
Yeah, I would like a 9.
Okay, I think that is fair.
Removal,
Removal,
they only have mouse hold.
which isn't great.
No,
Like,
but
no.
it is something. It's like
Yeah, it's
I
better
think
than
I
defog.
would say 4.
Hmm. I like.
Like
It depends.
one little thing is also already very valuable. Like having none is directly a 0, but having one little thing directly a 4.
Yeah.
Like it's so important.
I think you can make the case for like a little, like a 4.5 or a 5, just because you're clearing your side and exerting more offensive presence by getting a DD at the same time.
Yeah, fair points.
It's a move you
But it's
want to be
most
clicking.
yeah, it's most but it's hazard removal.
Yeah.
Setup is later down the line.
Let's put it on 4 and move.
We have 4.
Grounded poison, not existent.
They have Gengar.
It doesn't have levitate! Oh!
It doesn't have levitate anymore.
Right. Goodness. Well, that's a 3 then, because
Yeah, that's 3.
you're bringing Gengar.
Mm-hmm. Guard Chomp as ground.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
that's a
one of the
5.
best.
Mm-hmm.
Fire, water, grass.
I say it's okay, but there's only one fast mon and 2 mediocre speed mons. I would say maybe
I like a 7 or an 8.
so yeah, 7 out of 9. Yeah.
Yeah, just like Armor Rouge is kind of not fun to bring a lot of the times. It can sometimes do stuff with
Yeah.
like, but like
Yeah, weak with weak armor or eat
weak
a
armor
fire
weakness
move
policy stuff. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Also a good fire immunity with flash fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like it can press a nuke bottom button, let's say. Bit like Chandelure.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Chandelure. And I like Chandelure, it's amazing.
So
Dragon,
Fantasy
Fairy,
Core, they have no fairy.
they have
Well,
Klefki.
yes, they do have a fairy, but like, sorry, what I meant to say is they have no separate fairy and steel. It's a cheated core.
Yeah, having Fairy and Steel together, that's a problem. Because they're weak to ground. Like,
It is.
ground coverage is big. You don't want your Ferrymon to
Weak to
get
ground.
defeated by like a ground coverage move.
But
I would say a 6 or 5.5 even.
My thoughts are like every like out of all the cheated cores, like Volcanion counting as 2, whatnot, Fairy Steel is the best of the cheated because like your Fairy Steel is just such a dumb typing. It's so good just to have that. And it's letting you bring your fairy and your steel easier because sometimes your fairy's kind of garbage because we don't have a lot of good fairies. So it helps you bring both of them. So I put this at a 6 or a 7.
6 is okay for me.
Of course, we can still differ on our opinions, and we'll just average them at the end.
Yeah.
Momentum is flip turn and U-turn. That's what you have.
Yeah, Klefki, does it have like a memento?
No, it doesn't. It has Fairy Lock, which can do some nice things of saying, this Mon will kill me, you do not get to switch around and pick a different Mon that's in front of me. Like, I will die on this Mon. So
So yeah, like
yeah.
a revenge kill, like you come in with your revenge killer and it cannot switch out, right?
So what it is it just
Mm-hmm.
guarantees that when Klefki goes down, you can switch. Like you can switch into the best mon for it, and they're kind of stuck.
Mm. Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so
like
I
a
like
revenge killer.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or your
it's good.
sweeper if there's something bulky.
But what
Uh,
I'm noticing is that his team is very weak to ground. Like only one
yeah.
resist and one immunity. Like ground ones have rock moves, so
Quake
Tornado,
slide,
Siren is
like
uh,
Quake slide is the
Edgequake.
name of the
Ed-
game.
no, Edgequake.
Yeah, Edgequake, but Quake slide
Uh,
sounds
uh,
cooler.
eh.
I mean, yeah, I should clarify when I say Quake Slide, that's the person that's like, ADV, Gen 3, we don't have Stone Edge in me, but I mean Stone Edge EQ if you're brave
Yeah,
enough to run Edge.
yeah, it has so much coverage. That's those two moves, those two types.
Yeah. Of course
Momentum,
you
yeah,
have like,
it's
yeah, so
momentum
Momentum's
is
like a
bad.
2. Honestly, it's like a
Yeah,
2.
a two.
Because Paladin does not want to be running Flip Turn all that much, unless you're running Banded, which is nice, but like, Bulk Up is so much
Mm-hmm,
scarier than Banded.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So now setup threats. Like we have a Palafin, we have Garchomp, we have Tunestarian, we
We
have
have
Gengar, we
Gengar, we
have
have Armor
Armarouge, we have
Rouge, we have
Breloom,
Breloom, we have Light Screens to support the
we have
setup threats, we have Mouse
we
Hold,
have Mossholes.
5, just 5.
Even even Blissey can call
Calm
mines.
Mind Blissey is no joke. Like,
It's funny.
yeah, if your
Yeah,
opponent's trying to tech their special mon to beat your Blissey, and then you
it's
whip out Calm
clearly a 5.
Mind, like,
But you know what I would have loved? Like sticky web supports for Breloom and Armarouge.
honestly, like, yeah,
Like
that's
if
kind
you
of nice.
if you draft Breloom, you should have speed control a little bit.
Or you just run
Or Scarf.
Scarfloom.
Yeah, it's just Scarf, yeah. Also
Yeah.
possible.
Scarfloom's pretty nice because no one remembers it's a set until they click Spore and outspeed your threat.
Mm, yeah, fair.
Hmm.
Defensive walls, we have Blissey and Klefki,
Like,
but yeah.
Klefki just
What we
dies. It just dies to things. Like,
yeah, this team cripples by physical ground
hmm
types, I think.
just like the physical mons of this draft. The scariest ones are the grounds and the fightings. What are you doing against the fightings? Gengar and Torn. What are you doing against the grounds? Torn. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, rock move.
So I think this is a 3 based on, like, Blissey covers you on the special side. You're good.
Yeah,
Palafin
but
Chomp, like, they
they're
they
pretty
let you
bulky.
play around the physical mons. But, like,
Mm-hmm.
when I see this draft, I'm like, wow, Lando T has a field day. I click Smackdown on your Torn and you die on the next EQ or something.
Yeah, fair points. But if they sack him on and go Palafin, then you're...
Yeah, it's playable. But, like,
it's playable.
I don't like this Mon into just physical spam.
I would say
This
a
draft.
2... I would say a 2.5 health.
I'll give it a 3.
2.5.
I'll give it a 3. You can give it a 2.5.
Okay, this is the only team with Wish Cleric. So yeah, it's a 4. It's clearly a 4.
Next, speed tiers.
Yeah, Tornado
Bad.
Starion. Gang. Bad?
Bad and good.
I-
So, the way I
yeah,
look at speed
it-
tiers, is mainly how many mons on your team are
Mhm.
outspeeding the relevant threats that they're likely, or like the relevant mons they're switching into, and how often you're putting that speed into play. It's bad and good. It's definitely like a 3 or a 4.
Yeah, like a fast ice type can
Mhm.
clean house,
Yeah.
actually.
Just like Torn as your, like, the mark I set is 101. That is good. 110 is like, oh, it's sketchy. It's like the base 100 of previous generations. Base 100 is bad. It's just mediocre at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, so much speed creep. Like, power creep has begun.
Yeah,
Like,
so, yeah.
I remember the time where base 100 speed was good.
Yeah,
Now
so
there is 120. That's called good.
yeah. So I think either a 3 or a 4. I'm leaning towards 4 just because like
Slow. They're
yeah.
not super slow, so they are
Mhm.
not really spread out. Like Trick Room has a field day, I
Mhm.
think, against his team.
Yeah. Well, I also look at it as like what mons are also going to boost their speed. Um
Mhm.
Mouse holds fast. Armor Rouge is going to be boosting its speed with weak armor and weakness policy stuff. So,
Yeah, but I
it's
don't think that will
nice.
be common.
It's nice, but
Mm-hmm.
I Torn, Chomp, like also like there's the fast mons. What are your fast mons? And then there's the what's the general speed of your draft? Are these slow mons getting like are the mediocre slow like do you have a bunch of mediocre mons and a bunch of fast mons, or do you have a bunch of fast mons and a bunch of mid mons? And I see a bunch of fast, like a couple of fast mons, and then
Mm-hmm.
some mediocre
A bunch of
mons.
mids. Yeah, but no slow mons. And
Yeah,
that's the
so like
problem for
mediocre.
Trick
So
Room.
I like this as a getting good speed tiers is so hard in this draft. So I'm
Oh,
gonna put this at like a 4 or a 3.
yeah, it's for me a 3.
Okay.
Okay, priority, Breloom,
Good. 5. You have Jet Punch. You
Pranks.
have Mach Punch.
Yeah,
What do you want?
yeah, okay. And Klefki, Prankster.
Yeah, like Jet Punch. We call it good.
Okay, what were their captains again?
That's a
Let me
great
see.
question.
I'm going to look. Current. So they are Raku.
I don't think they posted their
Um,
Terra captains.
well, I think it's Pelafin and probably Breloom.
Palafin is assuredly it's Palafin. Like
Yeah,
no way it's
absolutely.
not. Um,
Um,
it could be Chomp. It could be Breloom.
mhm.
Maybe Gengar, but I don't think so. Maybe Torn, but I don't think
Yeah,
so on that
Gengar
either.
is good enough. It doesn't need Terra type.
Yeah. So I think we assume Palafin Breloom.
Yeah.
Because Terra Chomp doesn't super change much. Either its
Yeah.
defensive set's just better, or it's hitting a little harder.
Mhm. Yeah.
The real Terra, like the really scary Terra.
Chomp has become more defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not really a setup threat anymore because it lost skill shot. It
Yeah.
it gets no speed boost anymore.
Just too slow.
Yeah, its base speed is 102 and it has become slow.
Mm-hmm.
This metagame.
Absurd.
Yeah, Terra captains. Four, 4.5 for me.
I'm gonna give it a 4, just because I don't think Terra Loom is that scary. But we'll see if it Mach punches my my entire team out of existence.
Yeah, that's priority, Mech Punch,
Priority,
analytic
like,
boosted.
oh. My entire opinion on the low base power punchers with
Mm-hmm.
priority changes as soon as Showdown implements the hidden mechanic. VGC players recently discovered, like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I know the hidden mechanic. If you
Yeah,
terrestrialize, their base power is boosted.
yeah. So for
Right?
those that don't know, if you attack with a move of your Terra type with below 60 base power, it jumps to 60. So, for example, like
So
Vacuum Wave, which is like a 40 base power move, jumps to a 60 base power move.
that's insane. Like, it's double. Like,
It's
they
nuts.
implement. Wait, that's a boost of
It's a
one.
1.5.
Yeah, that's insane. Wait. That's a boost of 1.96. Like
It's really big. It
1.5, 1.5.
it
Yeah,
hits so
it's
hard.
very big.
Mach Punch is
It's times
Mach Punch, is it base 60 or is it base 40? It's base 40,
oh,
right?
base 40, so it
Yeah.
gets
So what happened?
technician twice. It
Yeah,
gets
it gets double
technician
technician.
twice.
As soon as that is confirmed implemented into Showdown, we're done for. Terra Scissor, Terra Breloom, the tier explodes.
You also gets also a stat boost of ×2 instead of ×1 points. Just so
That's so
that's like,
dumb.
in
That's
fact,
so many
okay,
modifiers.
no. So without the technician and all those boosts, it's ×5, ×5 the power with everything that Breloom can do if they realize. It ×5 the damage.
So it's Dracovish, but priority.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, we're rating this as a 4.5 in our Terra Captains, right?
But yeah, 4.5 is cool. Good.
Yeah. So
Next.
hold on.
Oh yeah.
I wanna quickly just talk about my general opinion for my extra 10-point category of um this just looks like good stuff's mons. Like there's no mons that you're never going to bring on this. Everything has a purpose.
Yeah.
And like
I don't really.
Go ahead.
I don't really see the connection between the mons. Only like light screen setup, but not really
Yeah, there's not a
a
whole lot of
connection.
direct synergy, but like their good stuff teams have just proven to have merit in early formats. As just general baseline, like you know it's gonna be good if you're bringing all good mons that have good type synergy, like just decent types. So overall, I'm gonna give this a 7 or an 8, just because my opinion category is kind of just a filler to get more points. Yeah. So next up, we're on me, which is fun.
Which is you, the fortress thief.
I like
Like
Fortress.
this man sniped my fortress.
Yep.
Like I had to redraw of my entire plan. Okay, let's get started. Physical offense. You got Lenhur Asterion, Isurian Samurats, Lycanroc, Cyrute, Arcanine. Not too scary. Yeah, Bandit Landorus is pretty strong, but don't really think you're going to bring it all that often.
Yeah,
Lycanroc with
I will
Burst.
say, Bandlander is kinda sucks sometimes in the battler, because you click EQ and they go to their flying, you click Stone Edge and they go to their ground and you cry.
Isurian Samurai with spikes. With a
Lycanroc
ceaseless
Dusk
edge.
is like the big mon here for that, for
Yeah.
physical offense. It's my Terra Captain.
Yeah, okay. So you know the boosts like Breloom.
Yeah. You know I'll be bringing this if it's a Terra Captain. And like, my one problem with this mon, because I've been playing a lot with Lycanroc midday, and basically just winning games from it plus Sand in the other post home I'm in, is it's so fast, and it does just enough damage, or it's just bulky enough to live an SD to get kills. And its coverage is actually pretty good.
Yeah, close combat also.
Close combat, play rough.
A good combo is like close combat and eject back. Like
that one's kind of good, yeah.
Yeah, extra momentum.
I might we could see maybe banned Lycanroc Dusk because but it might be like Expert Belt SD or Sash or whatnot, or maybe I'm gonna run like Chillon Berry for some reason. Who knows? I'm not gonna tell you.
What is Chillon Berry again?
You take half damage from the next normal type move you hit that hits you.
Normal type.
Yep. For so you quadra this some boom burst and you still die because you're frail. Can we agree on what 3 for physical offense?
Alright, could you verify your son's date of birth for me?
I would say a 2.5.
Okay, good.
No,
and,
3.
What is the city and state he was born in?
There's something that I'm picking up on your end.
And what is your name?
That's not. Is it me? No.
No, it's someone's asking about somebody's maiden name.
What's his? Yeah.
Yeah, I muted him. He's in the VC.
Oh, okay. I will.
The people in the.
Okay. I didn't realize because I had the
Yeah,
stream remote
yeah,
enabled, so it didn't give me a ping.
yeah. I thought I would hear it, but I didn't hear them.
Yeah, OBS will do that.
Oh yeah, stream modus. Yeah, okay. Special
So you said
offense.
2.5, right? For physical
No,
offense?
I changed my mind to 3 because you explained like a rock disc to me.
Yeah. I think it's just good. Like, I love that mon.
Also, bulk up root is also pretty good physically.
Mm-hmm.
Bandit
Yeah.
Stamowats.
Or just like there's a lot of physical hitters with good or decent attack stats. There's just nothing exceptional other than Lando. And Lando needs to call the rock slide correctly. I mean the stone edge correctly.
Yeah, fair points.
Special offense.
Yeah, special offense. Let me see.
I think it's a 3 to be honest. Like I have some
Spectre
ideas.
is good. Hisuian Gudra is good, but it's mostly defensive.
Yeah.
And you only have Gardevoir.
I have some ideas on what I want to do to patch up special offense, but patch up
Masquerain is also.
Yeah,
Privet
that
and
helps.
Masquerain would be funny.
Oh, I'm gonna bring it at least once.
Or Spec Slenderous.
Mm-hmm. There's definitely options.
Sludge Wave.
But I think as a base, like,
yeah, it's
mediocre. Like, and Spectrier, as soon as you see that on my team, you're like, okay, so I need a plan for Spectrier. So they're always prepping against my best special mon. So I think it's a 3.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. Like, you're forcing people to run a bit of special defense, and you can defeat them with your physical attackers.
Yeah, and it's a nice synergy.
Yeah, that's That's pretty smart. Headset setting, you got Landorus, you got Fortress, you got
Samurott. I've got
Samurott. Yeah,
I've got Masquerain. I've got I think Toxicroak gets Toxic Spikes, but that's kind of not that necessary, and it doesn't like running them. I think it's rather good just because of all the options it can come from.
Mostly the Samurott. Like, it cannot be doubted.
Yeah, Cecil's Edge is just good. Like, I can attack and get spikes. Wow.
Yeah, those are the new skulls. Those are the new best moves.
Yeah, they're really
Stone
good.
X also.
And then like
has a setting. I think that's a 10. That's immediately a 10.
It's just good. Like I'll get my hazards whether you like it or not.
Did Masquerain lose defog?
It did not.
Oh, okay.
I
then
looked
you
it
got
up when I drafted it.
Then you got Fortress and Masquerain. Yeah, Masquerain is crazy. I used it before. Fortress
removal.
Is removal. Masquerain is removal.
Yeah. My big problem with it is that like Fori invites every ghost in ever invented.
Why?
So like, because like everything can spin block Fori. Fori doesn't do damage.
Yeah, fair. But then you go surprise ring targets an explosion.
Nah. If anything, it'll be Volt Switch Fori to Volt Switch on the ghosts. So they have no Golurk.
Volt Switch is great. Or a Pelostant.
Yeah.
Golurk isn't in the meta.
But like the big reason why I don't like my hazard removal so much is that Fori is already dedicated to being my steal, being my spiker, being my sometimes rocker, and being a pivot. So it's gonna have a hard time also spinning.
Yeah, Fortress is very centralized.
Yeah.
So it's getting very hard pressured.
So I put myself at a 6 for hazard removal.
Yeah, I would say a 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Counter poison, you have one, but it isn't really.
I put it as a 2, just because
you're
like
you're not going to bring it.
Maybe, but also when I see grounded poison, I also think How many Mons on this team are affected by toxic spikes? Is their defogger affected by toxic spikes? Is their
No,
spinner
yeah,
affected by toxic spikes? So
yeah,
I
that's
put
pretty good.
myself at a 2, just because like Fori doesn't care about toxic spikes, Gudra doesn't care about toxic spikes, Landorus doesn't care about toxic spikes, Zarude doesn't because of jungle healing, and Toxicroak isn't a garbage mon. There are definitely some matchups that I'm looking at that I'm like, Toxicroak
Yeah,
is coming to this.
yeah, okay, I'm giving it a 3. I give it a 3, yeah.
Ground type,
Uh,
I put myself
L-
at a 4.
Landorus.
The
No,
like I put myself as a 4 just because Lando's a great ground type until you remember it doesn't resist rock
or ice.
or ice.
Surprise
Like
ice move.
surprise ice move drops this thing. Like it's great at being a ground
It's a.
offensively,
Mhm.
decent at being a ground volt switch blocking because all the Mons get like coverage that hits default grounds, but it's just like Lando has good bulk and can scare
Yeah,
pretty much
it
any
can
thing away.
it can eat up grass moves because
Yes.
flying. Right.
But
Um.
as for
Yeah.
me, yeah,
Now
so I put it as a
to.
4.
Okay. Now to the fire, water, grass core. Fire, Arcanine, water, Pursuing Samurott, and grass roots.
I
Those are mid. Those are mediocre. Those are good, but not perfect.
they're all good. They're all like they're not bad. I'm always going to have at least one of them, probably two of them on like bringing them,
Yeah.
just because Zarude's
I
such
would.
a good pivot, and then like,
I would say a 7.
hmm, I think I'm
Oh,
more of an 8, just because of I don't want to spoil too much about my plans, but Arcanine is my Terra captain, so that tells you that I'm going to be bringing it sometimes.
yeah, okay. Uh, what's yeah? Let's wait after the direct captains what the types are, because
Yeah.
I think you will bring E-speed normal Terra type
Mm.
almost certainly.
Anyhow,
Um,
not fairy core, fire, yeah, blah, blah, blah. The
yeah.
fantasy core.
Uh,
It's
uh,
it's weird,
it's
but
yeah.
it's weird.
You're cheating a bit, but you have Fortress
Mhm.
also,
Yeah, like
and your
it's
parry is not the best.
the fairy's garbage, but it's cheating in a good way because it's a dragon not weak to dragon or fairy.
Yeah, that's good.
So I
Uh,
gave
I, I would
myself 6.
uh I would say an 8 even.
Okay, we can differ on that.
No, wait, no, 7. Yeah, I forgot Gardevoir.
Gardevoir's sad. Gardevoir is there for team support.
You know,
They're on their moral support.
I'm still willing to trade Hatterene for Fortress.
No. I no. Nah.
No?
Like think about what happens to my hazard potential if Fori goes out. Or like I also lose Volt Switch on that thing.
Yeah, fair.
Which speaking of Volt Switch, we're on to momentum. I
Momentum,
just
you have like Landorus, your turn, Zerwood, your turn, Fortress, your turn, Iconine lost teleports, Masquerain, your turn.
I think it's a 3 or a 4, just because like Lando and Zarude U-turn on some pretty exploitable mons for my draft, like their switch-ins.
Yeah.
If I U-turn into the like, yeah, I can just U-turn into mons that scare them away.
Yeah, if a fire type comes in and you turn on it, you can come in with like Dusk. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So I think
Yeah,
it's a 4 or a 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. Setup threats, you have Spectrier with massive
Spectrier,
substitute.
Lycanroc,
You
Zarude,
also
Arcanine
Will-O-Wisp,
isn't good at
Hex,
it.
Spectrier.
Yeah. Toxicroak can do a lot of funny stuff with like it does not hit as like that hard, but like with an
Sense,
SD,
Sucker Punch.
yeah, with an SD it really hurts. Also, like, Iron Defense, Body Press, Hisui, and Gudra.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that.
It's
It's
so
the new
scary.
Garganacl.
It's like
It's
unkillable with that special defense.
yeah, it's a bit like Garganacl.
Yeah, I almost went Terra on it just because of that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but your type is so good that it really should not need it.
yeah.
Setup threats, I would say a 4.5.
Defensive walls. Well, this
Yeah,
team
that
has
seems.
Intimidate everywhere. Like,
Good
physical attackers are
wall.
pissed.
Yeah, the thing between Landros Terran and UC Gudra and Fortress is amazing.
It's great.
Like,
I'm very excited. I love my bulk.
Like, yeah, so I see the combo. Like, everyone knows the amazing combo of a Garchomp and Scissor. Like, it's very similar like Landorus and Fortress. It's the same principle, but more defensive, less offensive.
Yeah.
It's always a good combo to combinize flying grounds, dragon grounds, and like a steel grass or steel berg type. Always a great combo together.
I put myself as a 5.
Yeah, it's the best. So
0
far.
for Wish Cleric. Just I don't have one.
Yup.
Next.
No one has. Only
yeah.
the first scene.
I mean, like, Wish gives you points here, just because Wish is really nice on some drafts. Some drafts, your Wishers have low HP, and you're passing to high HP mons, and it's just like, that's bad. But mine doesn't even have that.
Gardevoir has Healing Wish, I think.
Yes, it does. So I guess we can put 1 on my Wish Cleric.
Yeah,
1 point.
You deserve a 1. A 1. Speed is, Spectrier is fast, like Rockdusk is fast. Landorus is fast, but
Landorus is Scarf most of the time, but I put myself at a 3, mainly because Spectrier is the only mon above 110.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Like, I have a lot of like, my mid speed is great. Like, I'm outspeeding every single slow / mid mon, because Arcanine is for its bracket, it's fast enough. Hisui and Samurott is fast enough. Zarude is fast. Gardevoir is probably scarfed. So I put myself at a 3.
Hisui and Kudra is good against Trick Room. Speed tiers, I think it's a 3.5.
Alright. Priority. Accelerock, Extreme Speed, Sucker Punch, Aqua Jet, also Sucker Punch. I have the options.
Well, like your rock pulls it up to a 4. The rest I don't really mind. The rest is a bit forgettable. I would say a 4 or 3.5.
Okay.
3.5. Yeah, 3.5.
Alright,
now
Terra
let
Captains.
show me your Terra Captains.
Terra Normal and Fairy Arcanine, Terra Fairy, and Grass Lycanroc Dusk.
Ooh, Grass. Does it get Trailblaze?
It does.
Player of Stab, nice. On both of the dogs.
Yes.
Terra Captains.
I think
only
it's a 4.
With I like it with Lycanroc, but I think I must give it a 3.
Arcanine is just so hard to pick. I was really thinking about Grass on Arcanine, because Flash Fire Grass type is really good, and it covers its defense as well. But eventually, it's just like, I don't want, like, I accept that my mons are gonna share a Terra type in either Fairy or Grass. And I think, like, if I need Arcanine to be tearing a Grass, why am I just not switching to Zarude? But, like, Fairy's kind of awkward on it. So, like, it's nice, but, like, it's not the selling point.
Yeah, that's nice. But I called normal Terrestrialize on Arcanine.
It's just a good option to have, because a strong E-Speed is nice.
It's pretty surprising, yeah. Okay, let's go to the next team from
Yeah.
Depot.
With the rate
Majestic
we're doing
Colossi.
this, we might want to pick it up a tiny bit.
Yeah, a tiny bit, yeah.
So
So
Fizz offense. That looks pretty good to me.
Meowscarada, Salamence, Ironhead, Ledge, Berserker. Yeah,
Mimikyu,
I
like
would
that's just a
say.
5, because everything is
No,
physically scary.
yeah,
Like every single
yeah.
physical mon on there demands respect, because either they'll set up on you, like set up, and they're decently
Mm-hmm.
strong to begin with, or like they have not just like Berserker Ironhead does amazing things, and also like physical Greninja isn't a joke anymore with the Battle Bond rework.
I've seen it.
It's still bad.
Uh,
It's still kind of bad, but it's usable.
mhm.
So
Yeah,
I like it as a 5.
I 4.5.
All right.
Uh,
Special
Clodsire.
offense.
Clodsire.
Banned Clodsire, please. Banned. Give me that 120, like 74 base attack.
No, no,
Banded Gunk Shot.
you wouldn't believe it, but last season he drafted a Wooper as his first pick.
That's
A
pretty good.
normal Whoop. Yeah, normal Wooper as his first pick.
That's pretty funny.
Special offense, you got Greninja, you got Spec Salamence, got it all. That's it. I
That's
would
it.
say a.
Gothitelle is nice, but like,
I would say 2.5.
um, yeah. I'm gonna just flat out say it's a 2 because Salamence is nice, but like it's always underwhelming if your opponent's aware that it has a special attack stat.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'm talking myself out of this. It's definitely a 2.5.
Yeah. Okay, let's pick up the
Hazards.
pace. Hazards
Hazards
and
are
Clodsire.
Clodsire. That's pretty
Clodsire.
good. I think it's a 7.5.
I would say it's an 8.
Okay. Hazard removal is.
Because Meowscarada and Greninja get
Oh
spikes.
yeah. I
Like
always
they
forget
are
the cat gets it.
yeah, they are offensive spikers and they're crazy. Okay, hazard removal, they got. Selmans does not get defog. There is no hazard removal.
We're gonna give you
They,
a 0.3 a 0.3 just because Ditto can copy a defogger. 0.3.
I would say 0.5, no 0.5.
We'll give you like a pat on the back for removal.
Yeah, pity points.
Pity points.
Grounded poison, Clodsire, yeah, it's the
It's
best.
really good. You're bringing that.
Yeah, always. Ground types, Clodsire. The problem is you have a ground and poison type in the same slot.
Yeah.
So that can be pressured a bit.
Like,
but that's
every
okay.
single Rockmon has ground moves. So your Rock Resist is weak to ground.
I would say it's a 3.5. I would say it's a... No, it's just a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 3.
Firewater Grass. Good. That's a good Firewater Grass. They're all scary. 8. They're scary. Ceruledge just needs like setup to be threatening, so that's why I give it an 8 instead of a full.
Yeah, I would say a 7.5.
Fantasy Core. You are missing it. You have a fairy, you have a steel. Your steel's awful, but you have a steel. Like 7.
Its fairy is also pretty not good. Mimikyu fell off.
Yeah. Mimikyu, it's nice. It's a nice thing to have. I'd like it more if your draft had a Trick Room mode. Wait, yes, well, it does. It doesn't. Like, the Trick Room mode is meh. But, like, Iron Hands, Clodsire is kind of nice. Berserker.
I would say it's a 6 or a 5 even.
That's fine. I think I'm gonna go with a 6.
Momentum, Volt Switch, Iron Hands, U-turn. U-turn,
just off of Meowscarada, Greninja,
and Greninja,
it
Iron
would get a 4
Hands.
just for those, because those things can just U-turn spam into each other and scare away, like, revenge kill or just threaten out. Sorry. Whoa, I'm choking on something.
Mm.
Pardon me.
Yeah, you're choking on the bug U-turns.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, it's a 4. Setup threats like Belly Drum, Iron Hands, or Swords Dance, Dragon Dance, Swords Dance, Cerulege.
Battle Bond Greninja. That counts.
Yeah, I think it's a 4 or a 5 even.
Gothitelle
think
brings
of
it up for me, because if you
yeah,
trap the right thing and Calm Mind to +6, you're good.
yeah, fair.
Defensive walls.
We got Clodsire and
You got
Iron Hands.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4 or a 3.
Yeah,
3.5.
3.5.
Wish
Wish
Cleric.
Cleric.
If you're copying
Tickle
Blissey,
Ditto.
yes. Otherwise, no. 0.
Speed tiers, pretty good.
Good.
Some fast mons, some mid mons, some slow mons.
And a potential Trick Room mode. Because Gothitelle Mimikyu isn't bad for Trick Room. And then you clean with Greninja at the very end.
But there's too little amount of mons that will abuse Trick Room in this team. I don't really see Trick Room being all too useful. Only Berserker can abuse it.
Iron Hands can too.
Oh yeah, Iron Hands, I miss
And
him.
Clodsire even.
Yeah, okay, that's a 4, I think.
Priority.
4. Priority.
Shadow Sneak?
Shadow Sneak, Fake Out, Bullet
Shadow
Punch.
Sneak, Fake Out. Water Shuriken, I don't know if it works the same way after you battle bond anymore.
Yeah, I don't think it gets boosted anymore.
Yeah.
After battle bonds.
So it's kind of bad.
I would say it's a 3
You
or
get a 2.
3.5.
Well, no, Meowscarada gets Sucker Punch, so I'm giving it a 3.
Yeah, 3. Care Captains, Tipo left them. Yeah, okay, so Turncraft. Deepo. No, I don't see. No, he didn't. Let's say it's Meowscarada and Iron Hands probably.
That is my guess. I swear I saw him do it, but maybe he didn't.
I think probably in another division.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah. I don't think Terra Meowscarada, because Protean is just like it's anti-synergy. I think it's Iron Hands, Cerulege.
Yeah. The Cerulege is very good with Terra Lessons.
Yeah. Iron Hands is nuts with Terra. Like, it's just unfair. You just can't kill it.
Flying. I would say it's a 4.5. 4.5. Okay, Pishai. Yeah. Next one. Gotta go fast. This team is just broken. Like, this team is one of the best, I think. Top 4 mons are all amazing. Like, they have this.
It's so scary.
They have the spike support for Shampoo. Like, the offensive Pokemon will abuse spikes. Physical offense, yeah, okay. Shifu and Shampoo, it's a 5. Nothing more to say. Special offense, Landorus, Incarnate, Espeon, Glimora, Abroliva. Abroliva is amazing.
It's just everything hits on this team.
Yeah, I would say a 4.5.
Or a 4.
Okay. A 4, right?
I'm giving it a 5 just because of Glamora, Lando, it's just
Yeah,
nuts. Lando
yeah,
I
okay,
does nuts things. Hazard setting
yeah,
though. Glamora, that's
it's a
that's
10.
really good.
It's also Tinkaton.
Tinkaton Glamora, like you get penalized a little bit for
it's a
having to
9.
make. Yeah, I'll accept that. Let's
So,
go to removal.
Removal, it's got Okorio and Espion.
And Lucha.
And Lucha, yeah, okay, that's a 8.
Sure, I'm going with 7.
Because hazard control is hazard removal is so drought. It's a drought. There's nothing.
Grounded poison. Glamora counts technically, but like that thing just dies instantly.
Yeah. Okay. I would say a 1 or a 2, 1.5 maybe.
1.5, just because like the point of Glamora is that it dies. Ground type.
Ground type.
Lando
yeah.
I. We
I
gave mine a 4 for my ground type, so I think we have to give this one a 3.5 just because Lando I is a little less defensively apt.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. 3.5, fair point.
Fire, water, grass. Where's the fire?
Oricorio.
That's my point. Is that Mon isn't a fire type. It's a whatever you want it to be type.
Okay. The fire, water, grass score is pretty bad, but it has a good defensive backbone.
Yeah. 6?
I would say 5.
Okay. Fantasy core. Cheated, but there's no dragon.
Yeah, there's no dragon indeed.
So we're giving it like a 4.
4,
right?
4.
Because Tinkaton gives a 4. Momentum.
No, I would say 3 because Tinkaton is only fairy and only steel. Like, it's only 1 mon for
3.5 is what I'm going with.
I would even say 2.
2? We can differ on this. We can differ. I'm okay with that.
Momentum, you got shit.
You've got
U-turn on Landorus.
And
U-turn on Shifu.
U-turn on Shifu. Halucha doesn't want to be U-turning. Momentum's kinda subpar.
Yeah, momentum is like a
2.
2.5.
2.5 just because Shifu U-turn is just not fair.
Setup shreds, yeah, Shampoo, Landorus Incarnates,
it's
Swords and
Halucha.
Shifu.
Halucha. Like 5.
Yeah, it's a 5. Defensive falls is good. Those are Abradiva.
The special side is looking pretty sketch. Like, really sketch.
Has pretty good special defense, but it's pretty weak as a class.
But like, the fire types. Like, the types that Dondozo Arborliba is good, but I don't think it's better than a 3.5.
Shiyu breaks through it.
Yeah. Well, Chiyu breaks everything, but I like 3.5 for this.
Aramot also breaks.
Also, having both your walls be deathly vulnerable to T-spikes is not good. Because then Donzozo has to rest, and a resting Donzozo is it's not good.
Okay, which cleric?
0. Next.
Well, it got Espion like magic Bowser bits to.
You're never wishing with that though.
No, you're not wishing, but what I mean is that you deter the status with magic bounce.
Okay, that's a really good point. And like
a bit of status control, let's say.
Arborliva,
a bit of status.
Arborliva also is like a little bit in this category because grassy terrain is nice. That's really nice to have.
Yeah, I would say it's a 1.
1.
Speed is amazing speed. All
Tinkaton's
pretty fast.
Shenpao Halucha is just so good, and then your other mons are just fast enough.
No, I see a problem. There is no mid speed.
There is
only
no
fast and slow.
There's only fast and then like sub base 100s. So it's good, but it's not as good as it could be.
There's only Tinkaton and Oricorio under 100. That's middle speed, let's say. But there is really nothing middle speed.
Urshifa's 98, which is I give it a
Still,
4 or a 3.5.
Shifa will be Scarf. Let's say it's an. I would say it's a 3.
Yeah. Okay. Well, priority.
3.5.
Priority,
Um,
Sucker Punch, Aqua
s-
Jet, and that's kind of it.
yeah,
3,
you got Halut. Yeah,
right?
3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Halucha,
Terra
like, yeah, Terra Captains, which
6.
are...
Mm-hmm. Landorus and Oricorio. Ground Water and Fighting Fairy.
Which one's Fighting Fairy?
Oricorio.
Okay. Fighting
Oricorio
Fairy.
has a
That's kind
special
of
move,
nice.
Revelation Dance, that
It's
gets
legal
stat on
Terra
its.
Blast. It's legal Terra Blast.
Yeah, it's legal Terra Blast.
Hmm.
Groundwater Landorus. What do you think about Groundwater Landorus?
It's a little overkill. Like, you don't
Yeah,
need your ground moves to be hitting any harder. I would have liked to
yeah,
see, Terra Shifu or Terra Lucha.
yeah, okay, yeah, Lando is overkill, but still very good. No wall will wall it. Only flying types. Water.
It's for your ice weakness.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's pretty good.
3.5 or 4?
3.5.
Okay.
I would think Pisha Politos would have one of the best teams, but on this PR doc, it's one of the lowest scores.
This is
yet.
why I add the opinion section of just like,
Yeah.
sometimes rubrics don't cut it. I'm
okay.
giving this a 9 on my opinion because I don't want to play against this team.
Yeah, it's for me it's a 10 actually. It's a 10 for me.
Please be in bracket D, bracket B, and me be in bracket A or whatever. Like, please, I don't want to play this team.
Yeah, there are 2 brackets probably, but he will be in playoffs for sure.
Yeah, on the bracket, on the rubric, it looks awful. But like in reality, this thing is just scary.
Mm-hmm.
So,
next.
I love this draft. It's so good. It's so scary.
Yeah, it sniped my cleaver. My favorite ice type, Cryogonal. It didn't snipe, but it got my favorite ice type.
My thoughts about it are just like, it doesn't look fair to your opponent because Roaring Moon with a scarf and a band because of Sun is just like, what do? You die in 2 hits to like everything. Like everything dies in 2 hits. There are no dark immunes. Like, and this thing just has U-turn and like Scarf Tran or Specs Tran or even just defensive Tran, and then like Hisui and Lilligan, and then like it's scare and Quagsire. It's good.
Hisui and Lilligant is amazing.
It's good, and Hisui and Lilligant has Healing Wish too.
Yeah, they both are also his Terra types.
Oh,
Heatran and Lilligant.
What are the types? Actually, no, we'll get to that in a minute. Physical offense is a 5.
Like Cleaver and Ramoon and Hisui and Lilligant. I would say a 4.5.
Okay. Special offense is, I'd say it's
Torkoal, Sylveon,
4.
Sunbraviary. Yeah, 4.
Hazard setting is, I think it's a Cleaver, Torkoal, Quagsire. That's good.
Quagsire got Toxic Spikes.
And Spikes.
And
Rocks this gen. It got everything. I'd give this...
But a 8, I think.
8.5. Because Quagsire's getting up your spikes, Cleaver's getting up your rocks, but you're never getting rocks, T-spikes, and spikes, ever. Because you just don't have that much bulk on Quagsire to do that.
Yeah. Quagsire is not too bulky anymore. Because power creep. Yay. Hazard removal. Cleaver got defog. Hisui got
Lilligant
got defog.
And Cryogonal. I think this is
Rapid spin.
6 or a 7. Just
I would
because,
say an 8.
well, in theory, it's really good, but, like, Lilligant doesn't, like, Lilligant Braviary, they don't like running Defog at all. They want the coverage moves. Or, like, Lilligant wants Healing Wish. And then Cryogonal, you have to bring Cryogonal on a Sun team.
But I love Cryogonal. You don't.
I love it. I
Like
love
do.
it. I love it, but like, why is Cryogonal on this team? Because you need a spinner, I get that. Torkoal also is a spinner. Like, that... Actually, no, yeah, you're right. It's a 7 or an 8. Just because Torkoal, in addition.
Mm-hmm.
Grounded Poison.
Grounded Poison.
Not applicable.
Nothing.
Next.
Ground type.
Yeah.
Quagsire, but I think it's a 3.5 maybe, or
it's a technical ground type, but like Quagsire has the Glamora phenomenon of you're using this to get your hazards.
It's not, yeah, it's only utility, not really. Yeah. But wait, he will saw you unaware.
Yeah. Fire, water, grass. You have great fire, you have great grass, your water's what lets you down. I'd give it a 7.
Yeah, 7. But don't forget Rillaboom with Grassy Terrain. It helps Heatran and Torkoal out so much against ground moves. Dragon Fairy Steel. Dragon Fairy Steel, excuse me.
Your Steel...
That's a 9.
It's just good, it's a 9.
It's a 9. It's a
momentum.
It's a momentum, U-turn, Roaring Moon.
So, when we get to these weather teams, what I look for most is how fast can you accomplish your non-attacking turns. Torkoal wants to rock and spin and sometimes yawn. Those all can take away from your momentum because Torkoal doesn't pivot out. But having your main Sun Sweeper in Roaring Moon have U-turn is really, really good. And Cleavor can be your rocker so that you can rock and attack at the same time and then U-turn out. So I like this team's momentum, not just for the U-turns, but like where they are and how you're using your Sun turns.
It's a 3 for me.
I like it as a 4.
Yeah, okay.
Setup threats.
Roaring Moon, Sylveon.
Roaring Moon, Sylveon, Hisui and Braviary, Hisui and Lilligant.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a 5. That's more. Yeah. Nothing has to be said.
Defensive walls. Heatran's really good. Sylveon's really good. Quagsire, we've discussed its issues, but you get leeway on this type of team. Yeah. When it's Sun, like
also Grassy Terrain support for
yeah. Like, also, Grassy Surge just is so good on this team.
It's good for this team, yeah.
I give it a 4.5. I give this a 4.5, not because of raw bulk, but because of it's good for what your team's doing. You're surviving enough hits to get your big hits in Sun off.
Wish Cleric, Sylveon, great. He's doing the against.
You get a 4. We can be really lenient in Wish here because, like, look at the targets you're passing to. A max HP Sylveon is healing them up significantly, and you have healing Wish.
Yeah, that's fair.
Speed tier is really, really good.
Yeah, it's very spread out. I like it. And like, you have a lot of ways to raise your speed, so that's also good.
And they're not costly. Like, it's okay to have, like, you're getting free scarfs on free scarf on Roaring Moon. You're getting free double scarf on, well, not double scarf, but you know what I mean, on Lilligant. Like, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And then, like, yeah, so priority is where I think this gets down the drain. Because where is it?
No, Grassy Glide. Grassy Glide is gone.
It's gone! There's no priority!
No priority. 0.
Yeah.
Captains. I didn't find. Oh wait. Yeah. Heatran and Sissoon Lilligant. And those are in Flying and Grass on Heatran.
Oh, that's so good because you can Solar Beam and Sun. Oh no.
Levitate and Solar Beam. Yeah.
What's
He's doing
Lilligant's?
Rock and Steel.
That's a little
I don't.
weird. I don't
Yeah,
like
it's
steel
weird.
here at all. Like, give me grass or give me fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to dock a point for that.
Or even fire.
Yeah,
Or
like,
something.
or something. Just don't give me like steel Lilligant.
I would say it's a 4 or
4.
a 3. Yeah, Heatran carries it so far.
Next, hot fish in your area is coming up.
Who would that be? It's
Oh,
me. It's my team.
So before you say anything, I want to get my unbiased like my unheard opinions first before I hear what you're gonna say. Dragapult, good. Iron Moth, good. Chilling Reception, perfect on this team. Grimmsnarl gives you a screens mode. Hatterene is nice here, but you've been trying to trade it away because it's not the best mon here. Like, I can definitely see it coming sometimes.
Like, it can use some... It can use Trick Room and it's like a little bit of trickery, but I have overlapping types. I got Psychic.
Yeah.
It's a little bit...
It's a little jank.
But double Psychic, double Fairy is actually also pretty good, because if one Psychic deals with the threats, the other Psychic type can do something else. Like, they are different.
We'll get to in a minute, but like your Trick Room mode is probably the best in the draft. But so physical offense, you got Pult, Lucario, Satitan, Crocodile. Lucario's really good at being an E-speed bot. Dragapult is good at things. It does whatever it wants to.
Don't forget Grimmsnarl.
Yeah, Grimmsnarl, just like I always remind myself it can go banded, but then I'm like, well, do you really want to be playing with a banded Grimmsnarl? We'll see if you bring it. I'm gonna give you a 3.5 for physical it's Titan though. 3.5. Because like your physical, I'm not scared of your draft because of your physical mons. Like, I will have a faster resist to Lucario and other than like faster normal resist.
Well, yeah. Evelyn is also pretty funny. Physically.
Yeah. Special offense. This is where I think it's a little more scary, just because of Iron Moth. Life Orb Slowking is a forgotten terror. Like, Trick Room Life Orb Slowking does with 3 attacks. Like, Hydro, Fire Blast, +1. Probably Ice Beam. Lucario isn't bad at being special at all.
Yeah, it's mixed, and that's the good part of Lucario.
Specs Vacuum Wave does some nut stuff with Terra.
Yeah. So it has priority on physical and special. So that's amazing. That's why I wanted it.
And Lilligant. I'm gonna give you a 4 for special offense. Hazard setting is where your draft gets let down. Because I ripped 4 from you. Toxic spikes on the Moth. Where are your spikes coming from? You can bounce them. But like,
I got Crocodile, but
I give you a 5. A 5 is as good as I can go, just because you're not getting good spikes.
Yeah, fair points.
Removal, on the other hand, is pretty nice, just because like Hat, Avalugg. If you want hazards off, you can decide to have them off.
Yep.
So we're gonna give you
a 9.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's also the opportunity cost of bringing Avalugg.
No, I would not say that in a Hail team.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to settle with an 8. Prove to me Avalugg is busted, and we'll talk. Grounded Poison, Iron Moth 3, next. Ground type in Crocodile is okay. It does a lot of things. It lost Scale
Intimidates.
Shot. It intimidates. Scarfs.
Mhm.
It's pretty good just for doing everything.
I would say a 4.
Yeah. Fire, Water, Grass. Good, mediocre / bad / terrible. But I can definitely see
I
you
would
bringing Lilligant
say
like
a
once.
7.
Yes. 3, 3, and then 1 for it.
Mhm.
Fantasy Core.
Dragon, Fairy, Steel,
Where's the steal?
Lucario.
That's a really bad steal.
Yeah, I know. There is no.
Lucario is is the steal that doesn't want to be a steal. Like, what? It like
Bullet
often
Punch.
yeah. Bullet Punch is
Punch.
the only thing it likes. Bullet Punch Mash are nice. But like it
Mhm.
wants to be a fighting type or it wants to be a normal type. It doesn't want to be a steel type. So you're getting docked points for that. I'm giving you a 7.
Fair.
Momentum. U-turn. Better teleport. Parting shot. Eject button Hatterene, which is good. Volt switch.
Yeah,
You're getting
momentum.
a 4.5. Actually, no, a 5. I mean a 5. I mean a 5. It's a 5. It's a 5. It has to be a 5 because it's Slow King.
No, I had momentum in mind. This my draft was fully concentrated on momentum.
Setup threats. Good. Just good. Dragapult sets up. Iron Moth sets up with Fiery Dance by attacking. Slowking can nasty plot. Yeah. Grimmsnarl can bulk. Hatterene Calm Minds. Rotom Fan nasty plots. Lucario nasty plots. Swords dances. Agilities. Titan belly drums. Lilligant quiver dances. Next 5. Defensive walls. Special moves. Hit your special moves. Hit your Slowking, which Chilly Reception's out, and then we're scared.
Yeah, okay, so...
Also, Avalugg and Hail. This is where it shines. That's really scary, is that it doesn't die. Wait, does the Snow boost Body Press's damage?
I don't know, I think so. Probably,
so,
it would.
You're pretty good on defensive walls for your team.
But like...
4.
The thing is, Slowking is special defensive, and it switches into a physical defensive mon, if possible.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like my only dock is that like Avalugg doesn't do so much when it's on the field, other than like body press stuff.
Oh, you will regret that, buddy.
I'm a hater on Avalugg. I'll admit it.
Avalugg is my favorite ice type.
I thought Cryogonal was your favorite ice type.
No, it's... Avalugg is my favorite ice type, and Cryogonal is my favorite ice type in drafts.
Okay, fine. Wish Cleric, you have Hat for Healing Wish, so you get 1 point. Speed Tiers, Scary, and then not scary, and then scary, because it's a Titan under Hail, Snow.
And Trick Room.
Yeah, you're getting 4.5 just because there's some conditional statements to having Trick Room up, or having Hail up. So against some of like the weather teams, you might have a problem. But 4.5 is my statement.
I would say a 5. I also concentrated on speed. It's like super fast, but it's also spread out. Like I have good mid speed, good low speed, good high speed.
Yeah, I just
like nothing is going to run adamant or modest against me. Almost nothing, because I have my speedies are very knit together. I would give myself a 5 for speedies.
Okay, that's fair.
Priority is like Lucario and Titan Ice Shard.
It's Luke's a Titan, so you're getting a 4 just because Lucario I know is gonna be a Terramon, and you have to respect both Vacuum Wave and Extreme Speed.
Bullet Punch, Extreme Speed, Vacuum Wave.
Like you have the priority. Yeah, and like it's a Terramon, which it's scary. It's scary. Yeah. Terra Captains 5, just done.
Yeah, it's a 5. I am
opinion on direction and synergy. You have just built-in synergies everywhere. everywhere.
It has multiple
It's
cylinders.
just good. Okay, I have roughly 1 hour and 40 minutes left, so we need to move a tiny bit faster.
Yeah, me too. It's late for me. Shiyu, like, crazy.
Shiyu, well, that's your special offense as a 5. Just off the bat, we're gonna skip to that briefly and then go back to physical, because Shiyu...
Physical offense, Slitherwing, Iron Torrents, only 2 physical, really.
Yeah, Alolan Muck is nice. Serena, I like a lot.
I give a
I give it a 4. Ooh, I like that we differ a lot on this.
Like, yeah, Slitherwing is amazing. Like, it's a nuke button. Iron Torrents is set up, but that's only 2 physical.
Yeah. Actually, no, I have to... we'll talk about that in a minute. Hazard setting. So.
Hazard setting, Golden Go,
Gastrodon,
like...
Iron Treads are your spikers, and spikes are the most important thing when you're at Golden Go.
Wait, what are you saying?
Iron Treads is a spiker. I mean Thorns. Iron Thorns is a spiker.
I didn't know. I only think it's like a physical sweeper, let's say.
I'm joking again. Wow, I got a sip of water and died.
Yeah, so Golden Go can keep those hazards up because it's immune to defog and rapid spin. Like this is
it's
a
just good.
team.
It's just great, and you don't have to defog because you have Serena 10.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
that
10.
That Gastrodon transaction did so much for this draft.
Yeah, this is hazards the draft. This draft is really hazard.
Hazard removal is really high. Well, I want to put it high, but Noivern and Serena, Moltres still has it, right?
Nope, it lost.
That's so depressing. Noivern and Serena, Noivern's not going to be defogging. Like, you're not defogging your spikes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair.
So I'm going to give it a 6.5. Okay.
7.5. Grounded.
Grounded Poison. Muck is a mon that has... I looked into it, and the more I looked at it, the more I'm like, why is this mon in 10? This thing's kind of bad.
No. Yeah, it's... When there was a Tapu Lele, this mon was in 10 for a good reason, because it is amazing with Assault Vest. This is a special defensive mon.
Okay.
Like, it's pretty good. Mostly only for Tapu Lele. But Tapu Lele isn't here. So, yeah.
I'm gonna give you a... Honestly, I'm gonna give you a 1 for this.
Alolan Muck, no. I would say at least a 2.5 even.
But, like, how often are you bringing this mon?
Yeah, it can defeat Iron Valiant, Skeledirge. Looking at the next team over.
Hey, you convinced me. We're giving it a 2. Ground type. Gastrodon, that's really nice. But also wants to be a hazard machine.
Also slow.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this a 3. It's just middle of the pack. Okay. Fire, water, grass. Where's the water? Not there. Chi-Yu?
Gastrodon.
Oh my goodness, I'm blind. I'm looking at the brown. Use the better Gastrodon. Use Gastrodon East, please.
No, I like the brown one.
Fire, water, grass is like an 8?
She brings it to a 9 immediately.
Okay. That's fair. Fantasy
Dragon.
Core.
Where's
the fairy?
Yeah, okay,
There's no fairy. You get a 6.
I will nuke this with Draco Meteors.
Yeah, this is the this is the special move Go Bearer draft. Like team. Like their special moves are insane. Your special moves against them are also insane.
I mean, they have Goldango as their dragon resist.
But
it's not bad, but like I'm more
the idea of you having to have a full core, I think, is really like not ideal in most scenarios, because if you're forcing a mon just for the type, it's bad. I don't think this draft is great by any means, but them having a fairy shouldn't knock them down too much, considering they can Terra into a fairy. Did they pick their Terras yet?
They did, and if I recall,
Yes.
neither of them were fairy.
You should take that into account too, because like some people are using their types to like compensate for their weaknesses.
Yeah, Iron Torrent, Steel, Flying, Terra type. Chiyu, Fire, and Dark. Yeah.
Like, Iron Torrent Flying is good, it removes the weakness.
Yeah,
Steel is good, that gives another dragon switch in.
I would give it a 6.5.
Anyhow, momentum. Like this is the problem with
U-turn.
a rubric for your PRs is that like it's never going to line up perfectly. Like it will always place a little too much value on certain things, which is why I added the opinion section at the bottom.
Yeah, fair points. Slithering, Neuven, and Serena have U-turn.
That's pretty good. Azelf still has it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Has U-turn, yep.
And Malta's also. Yeah, that's
pretty decent.
I say
5 U-turn, 6 U-turn Volt Switch Mons.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah, I would say a 4.
4.5.
Setup threads, we have Iron Torrents, we have Shiyu, we have Slithering with Bulk Up, we have those 3. Golden Go with Massive Pots. I would say a 4.
Pretty good.
It's a 4.
I'm giving it 4.5, yeah. So, we already mentioned that we don't love this team into just like heavy special attacks, but that's okay because the best special attacker in the tier is on your draft, so you don't have to deal with it. Isn't that funny?
Defensive walls, I would say
Gastrodon's
not too
good. Like, it's okay.
Alolamuk Gastrodon is okay.
It's okay.
Combination between Serena and Gastrodon is okay.
Maybe like bulky Slitherwing.
I would say 3. I'll give it 3 points.
Hold on, I need to turn the new guy up. Welcome, by the way. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Which cleric?
Hold on.
I see no cleric.
Hold on. Right before we continue, Floshkun, could you just talk for a second so I can look at your audio balance?
Hello? 1, 2.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
What did we decide for defensive walls?
I gave it a
really
3.
Bad.
3 out of 5.
Ah, I accidentally typed in 25. Nope.
They're only going as far as Gastro takes them, because playing defensive Goldango is kind of taking away a lot from.
Okay, Wish Cleric, I don't see.
They don't need one. Like, that's the thing, is they don't really need one on this draft, but that the rubric doesn't like that.
I think there's only like 3.
But I would love to keep Shiyu alive, keep Golden Go alive.
It's nice, but yeah, anyhow, they don't have it, so we can move on.
Maybe, does Elsa get Healing Wish?
It doesn't
I don't think so. I think
Uxie definitely
Uxie's the only one of them.
Huh, that's neat.
All of them get something different. I think Azelf trades it's for Nasty Plot, and Mespray gets something else.
Azelf has Boom. Azelf has Boom, that's why.
No, wait, they all have Nasty Plot. Azelf got Boom, and Mespray got something else.
Okay,
Mespray is just bad.
Only fast one is Neuven, then Shiyu, then Golden.
And then Zelf. Zelf is pretty decent.
Oh yeah, Zelf.
It's okay. It's okay.
If you have to rely on Neuven as your fast man.
It's forcing Shiyu Scarf a lot of matchups.
Which is depressing. You don't want to be running Shiyu Scarf. So I'm giving it a 2.
Yeah. No, I would say a 3. Priority, I don't see. First impression.
First impression, and that's
that
it.
Deserves a 2.
Yeah. Terra Captains. Chiyu as a Terra Captain makes sense. Iron Thorn as a Terra Captain makes sense. Makes them both very potent offensively.
Yeah. Shiyu is like Terra Dark, Terra Fire, and Iron Torrent is Terra Flying and Terra else. That's pretty good. I would say a 4.5 or a 4.
On my opinion section, I'm giving them probably like an 8. I think an 8's fair. 8 out of 10 for that.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I feel like it starts strong and then just kind of gets, like, wibbly wobbly at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Flashkun. Is that the right way to say it?
You can just say Flash, yeah.
Flash, would you like to start us off on the next one?
Well, let me like zoom in on the tabs. Physical offense, okay. King Gambit, Iron Valiant, low kick. Those are like really 3 hard to switch into. Like especially if low kicks is Terra as well. It's good.
Skill Dodge and King Gambit are the Terra types.
And they pick flying on that. So what's this highest that the physical attack can go up to? Is 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very physical at least.
Yeah, I'd give this like a 4. They don't have because Thundy can go physical too. They don't have like abundance of like clear ones, but King Gambit, low kicks, and Valiant are like insanely hard for all teams to catch.
I think it's a 4.5 or a 5. Just like
4.5.
I don't want to switch into this draft, and I have so many intimidators.
Okay,
Yeah,
special offense. Skelders, Thunderous Incarnate, Dragalge.
Is
I think
Terra?
Yeah, Skelders is Terra Fairy.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes it last a little longer. It's harder to deal with, so like over time it gets like a
special offense. I would say a 3.5. Only like
yeah, that
only
seems
2.
fair.
Yeah,
Like,
Valiant. People getting special Valiant.
Specs Valiant does a lot. Dirge is helpful. But like, other than that, Thunder's it should be like a 4. It's like a 4.
It's a 4. It's a 4. Hazard Setters, Toad School.
Toad School, Gargle,
Dragalge.
Frostlass. Frostlass is really nice.
Yeah. Okay, so they have hazards.
I give it a 6.5.
I give it an 8 or like, you're setting the hazards pretty well, and like this team takes advantage of a Suicide Frostlass really well.
Yeah. Spike's offense is amazing on this team. Hazard removal
is Toad School, which is okay. Toad School's bulk is just sad though. Like it wants to be laying and spinning and sometimes attacking, and like its stats feel just barely too little.
I honestly don't even like Toad School that much. I think its ability is really bad.
Its ability is depressing.
Its ability is okay against Magic Bounce.
It's like against Magic Bounce, and like I think it also gets real good as gold. But like, that, like you're not seeing that. There's only like 3 Magic Bouncers who I think are like
objectively worse. Mold Breaker.
That's the only good Magic Bouncer in this.
Yeah, it's worse Mold Breaker. I would say it is a.
I'd give it a 5
7
or a 6.
Yeah.
6 is good.
Grounded Poison. Dragargly is
that's good. It's amazing.
It's pretty good. It hits really hard. Like I do not. Yeah, you can bring it.
What's your ground?
Toad School.
Toad School's the ground? Okay.
Yeah. I think it's a 3.
Yeah, their Grounded Poison is a 3. Ground type as Toad School, like they're just it's the same thing that we talked about with Fori on my draft, except their Toad School's trying to do even more.
Yeah, also for week 2, Ice is not too good.
I have to give it a 2.
Give it a 3.
Well, also a lot of the Volt Switchers have flying coverage this time. So you just die. Fire Water Grass.
Skill Dodge, Toad School, Slowbro. I would say it's a 7. 7.5. Dragon Fairy Steel.
Where's the steel? There's King Gambit. It's good. It's good.
Dragalge. Yeah, it's amazing. It's an 8.
It's an 8. Yeah, because Dragalge is the weak link, but Dragalge is not bad.
Yeah, it's good. Momentum. You got
You got bad.
They have
Switch.
3 momentum mons.
Oh yeah, because
you
you got Volt
you
Switch, U-turn, and where's the other one?
Wait, no, it's 2. Sorry, I forgot Valen doesn't get the Volt Switch, and
Please
Slowbro
no!
lost teleport.
Don't will that into existence.
Yeah, it's only 2 mons. They only have low kicks and Bundy.
The
Yeah,
problem
those are
with
pretty
both
good.
of those, like Thundy doesn't want to be Volt switching a lot of the time, because it wants
No?
to be running a more offensive item.
Oh yeah. Also
Yeah.
setup.
Yeah, and then
Low
low
kicks can
kicks is
afford it almost all the time, but
I would
only
give
low
it a
kicks, man.
3.5. I would give it a 3.5 or a 3. Yeah, it's just a 3.
it's a 2.5 for me. Setup threats.
Iron
It's
Valiant,
there.
Skeletor,
It's good.
King
It's
Gambit.
everywhere. Like
Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah.
it's good.
It's 5. It's immediate.
Defensive
Defense.
walls.
Yeah, like-
Skeletor's Slowbro.
Toad School also.
Toadscrew King Gambit. Like
Dragology also. Good special wall. Yeah, this is a
It's a
4.5.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Or even
Not
yeah,
just because of
5.
like all of the defensive walls just fit this draft nicely. They
Also
all
in the
do
West
things that are relevant
in
here.
the West in the West Skeletor. They're very good. Spore, Toad School, a
Yeah.
small.
There's no Wish or Cleric or anything here, right?
No.
Speed tiers, yay!
BTS here are
They're kind of all over
I'm-
the place.
but that's good.
Yeah, in a good
yeah.
way.
Iron Valiant, Sternrush, Fastless, Logix. A pretty
I like-
fast Toad School
I
is
like it.
fast.
Frostlass is nice. I think it's a
only
4.5.
I think it's a 4.
Yeah,
No, I
you
go
know,
for
you're
it.
right. There's not too many mons above 110. Wait,
Mhm.
what's
This has
Thunder's
really strong
exactly?
priority.
Like, yeah.
Priority.
Priority
Sucker
is
Punch.
Shadow Sneak, Sucker
Prankster,
Punch,
Thunderous.
First Impression, Prankster,
Prankster,
Thunderous.
Thunderous. Yeah,
I
that's
think it's
pretty good.
4,
It's
just
a
because
4,
of how
definitely.
brutally powerful Low Kicks' stuff is.
Yeah.
Dark Captains are Skeletor and King Gambit. Skeletor has
Ooh,
very and dark type. And King
okay,
Gambit
Um,
has flying and dark.
okay. I don't like both of
no
them
one's
being
really
dark.
done.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a bit. Eh. That's
yeah. Wait, they did
it's-
Skeleton as dark.
Yeah,
yeah.
I would have done like Fairy Water.
yeah. So I'm gonna have to dock like a 1.5 for that.
Yeah, for me, it's still a 4. It's still a 4 for me.
So
So
good.
real fast on like my opinion of this, like I'd like it a lot more if I had to prep for all of your 11 mons, but like Wugtrio and the Dunsparce are just garbage. Like I don't
Oh,
have
no,
to
Dunsparce
respect
is
those.
good.
Sparse
No,
is
Dunsparce
good.
is it's
It
good,
will.
bro. Like
It's
it
still
gets
it's
the rock
glare
and
headbutt,
glare.
right? It's glare headbutt, right?
Also
Mostly
Coil,
just the
also
glare.
Hyperdrill.
Does it
can
have-
be
Yeah.
offensive?
Does it have? Wait, Hyperdrill is ground type.
No, normal 100 base power. He cannot protect against it.
Does it have anything to hit ghosts?
Yes,
I
I think.
believe it has Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball. Like the best thing, the Dunsparce a really good Spectre check is the thing.
Wait,
Yeah,
it has
then
bite.
Dunsparce.
No, glare bite. The Dunsparce. The one time he brings it is gonna be against me.
Dunsparce
Like-
is pretty good.
It's a pretty good one, honestly. Like it's also a really good Spectre check.
Okay,
like it can handle it really well.
We have to go
I don't like
onwards.
really good Spectrier checks though.
We're only in the half. Okay, let's go. Next team is crazy with electric terrain.
Okay, we can just blast through
Oh.
this one. Can we agree that
Physical-
physical offense is just a 4?
No, it's less, I think. Only
Really?
Iron Treads and
Wait,
Treads,
Galarian's
Root
Zap,
Bonnet's kinda
Root
bad.
Bonnet.
Yeah, okay, it's a 4. Or no, it's a 3. It's a 3.
3.5. 3.5. We'll be in the middle, I guess. Like
And but
there's only
special,
like spread.
special offense is 5.
Okay.
Special offense is
Easy
Yeah, that's
5.
fine.
Easiest
Having
5
one
in the
puts you on a
entire draft.
Hazard setting is a 10.
Mediocre. It's mediocre because
Uh,
like Pincurse and Quillfish are your spikers.
Iron Treads.
Doesn't spike.
Stealth Rock.
Yeah.
I mean, He has 2 Stealth Rocksters, Uxie, Treads, and then Pincherton and Quillfish are matchup mons. They'll come at least like a few times, so I think
I
he's
think it's
really
like
good
a
on hazards.
6.5.
It's an 8 for me.
Okay.
I think I'm with you. It's an 8 for me too. Like he has a lot of hazards.
Removal, Defog, Rapid Spin, Regia Lecky.
I think Talon kept Defog, if I'm not mistaken.
It did.
Yeah,
It was one of the ones that did.
I like
Flame
the
kept
removal.
Defog.
It's not great.
Not so much. It's
Spin
a
Lecky, Spin a Lecky, and Spin Treads. It's really good. It's really good.
Oh yeah, I forgot Threads.
Double spin, defog, you're good.
It's a 10
Most
for
teams
me.
only get most teams in this draft, like in all the divisions, have like 1 or 2 removal. This guy has 3. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He got that
Grounded
counter
poison. Quillfish
I
is.
give
It's not bad.
1.5.
2.5, yeah. Ground type,
Um,
that's a 5. It's Excadrill's
yes.
typing.
That's amazing.
And it's faster. Fire, water, grass.
It's okay. It's actually
7.5.
8 for me.
Okay. Fantasy
Dragon,
Core. Where's the
there's
dragon?
No dragon.
But
that doesn't really
your fairy
matter.
type is your Aspathra. Like, we're being honest.
No.
Like, to be honest here, it's your Aspathra's fairy. Like,
Did they Terra a fairy?
yes,
or did they just
it's
have-
Terra Fairy.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
The fairy and something else.
Momentum. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Fantasy Core. I put a 7.
7.
7. Yeah.
Momentum.
Well, the momentum is nice.
Volt
They have-
switch.
Volt switch is everywhere.
U-turn.
And
It's
U-turns,
all-
like, it's good.
Bundo
It's
even
really
gets
good.
Flip turn because Bundo's only running 3 moves. It can always run flip turn.
It's really
Yeah.
good. It's really good. You're
It's-
getting a 5.
Yeah, it's a 5. Setup shreds.
I mean, like, this team doesn't really need setup is the problem. Pincursion
only-
kind of counts as your setup, because it sets up your bundle and a Lecky and treads.
Yeah, it's a 4.
Well, they have a Sparthra, so that's really good, yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
4. Defensive walls, I don't really see the defensive walls, only
It's like
threats.
Wigglytuff Uxie. Treads.
Don't forget. Pincushion is also pretty defensive, and Quillfish.
Physical defensive Talon can go. Really
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
physical.
I'm putting it as a...
Talon.
So, if this was like any other
3.
draft, I'd put this as a 3. But because this is so ridiculously offensive, I'm putting this as a 4. Because you
Yeah, it's
you
a
have
3 for me.
just enough defense.
Wish Cleric, Wigglytuff, it's a 3. Or no, it's a 2 for me.
That's a 2. Speed tiers 5.
This is pretty fast.
Like, if you need...
Yeah.
It's fast at base. If you need it faster, you run Pincursion. And then you get 2 free scarves.
Yeah, okay, but I don't really see a mid-speed mon. There's only fast and only slow mons.
But, like, do you need mid-speed mons if everything is so fast?
Yeah, okay, fair. But
I count like 100 as mid speed. Like Galarian Zapdos, it's like 328. That's pretty mid to me.
yeah, okay, I say 4.
I'm putting 5, but yeah, we can go to next. Priority is not great. You
Gale
got-
Wings.
Sucker Punch, and then what? Like, Gale Wings. Gale Wings is one of the worst priorities in the game.
I give it 2.
Yeah. Terra Captains. It was, what?
Espatra.
Aspathra Lecky?
I think so, yeah.
That's pretty good. It's like, I think it's a 4 or a 4.5.
Yeah, it's a 4.
Opinion is, it's just, I'm giving this a 9.5. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Next one, Pokemon Kill Squad.
Oh, I'm actually not a fan of this draft. Oh.
Yeah, this draft is very bulky offense, very scary.
I normally play bulky.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I hate the T-Tar pick. I don't see why they would pick T-Tar.
No,
with this. They
T-Tar
pick
is
something
so
more
good
aggressive.
here. T-Tar is
I
so
don't
good
think so.
here. T-Tar Lycanroc
Alright.
is absurd. I will fight you to the death over that. It's so good.
Okay, but was T-Tar really a second round pick when they could have ended up with like literally?
No.
like,
It
anything else
wasn't a
with
second
T-Tar
round
later?
pick. It wasn't a second round
it-
pick. He
traded
did a
it.
transaction at the very end to
Oh.
change for it, and that's when he got
Okay,
Lycanroc
that makes
too.
more sense. Okay, that makes more sense then. Okay. Yeah,
Um,
no.
But Tyranitar and Tinglu are a bit the same. They do a bit of the same role.
Kind of, yeah. But like, I think you can get away with both of them on the same team, like in the same week, just because of like the sheer value of.
Also, Ting Lu doesn't get shipped by Santos. That's also pretty good. Bronzong.
They have good fairy switch-ins with Volcarona and Bronzong, so even fighting. So with
and like Enamorous for
so
fighting. So yeah.
Yeah, Enamorous is very scary. Like Calm Mind, Raining
Anyhow,
Kiss.
we need to start rating this. We need to actually start putting the numbers in.
Physical offense,
really good.
Ting Lu.
I really like it. Like DD-Tar, Ape, Scyther, Lycanroc.
Special offense, Volcarona, Vaporeon, Cyclizard a bit, Enamorous.
It's meh. It's just
it's
mediocre.
I give it 3.5.
It's a 3 for me.
It's a 3 for me, unless this man decides, wait a minute, Specs Vaporeon is actually pretty... Wait, no, 3.5, because Vappy gets Calm Mind now.
Yeah.
So it's easier to be offensive with Vappy.
As that setting is for... it's
good.
Is for me. Yeah. Spikes, Stealth Rock.
It's Ting Lu, Bronzong, Tar, that's really good.
Hazard removal, we got Cyclizar.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, let's say it's
just 7. Decent. Does anything get defog?
The fastest rapid spin available. No, I think none of these mods kept defog.
No.
I think I have to give it a 7.
Scyther kept defog, I believe, actually, because I think Caesar kept defog too.
Yeah, it kept defog.
I think it's a 7.5.
Ground type, yeah, okay.
Good.
5.
Grounded poison.
None.
Not.
Oh, no poison down.
T-Spikes eat this team.
Yeah. Thank you for the idea.
You're welcome. Yeah. I don't like their fire water grass core, but I also like that Volcarona is their fire water, is their fire grass in the core.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, either they did grass Terra on Volk?
I assume.
That's
like, because why wouldn't you? That's obvious. I don't think they posted their Terras.
The best Terra for Volk, in my opinion, is water. I mean, I play a lot of like OU water. Volcarona is really good because it's like literally just you stack up quiver dances.
Yeah, we should double check their Terras.
But yeah, Kick It Rain Stab is pretty good. That's Grass. Dragon Fairy Steel.
Either way. It's harder to break.
Dragon Fairy Steel type.
I don't. Yeah, they haven't posted their Terras. What do we say for their fantasy core gets what?
I would say a 7 or 6.5.
Momentum, Cyclizar, Scyther.
Yeah, that's it.
They're lacking 2.
If only Cyclizar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I know it has U-turns, but you'd barely run U-turn.
Why would you run? Yeah, it's like on Scarfape maybe.
Setup threats.
Setup threats is really good. Cyclizar, Volk, Annihilate, Vappy, Lycanroc, Tyranitar, 5.
That's 5. Defensive walls, Tyranitar.
Tyranitar, Ting Lu, Bronzong, and Enamorous.
This is a 5. This is a
plus
5.
Wish support from Vappy. Speaking of Wish Cleric, I would give it a 4, but like your main target to pass wishes to on the defensive end is Ting Lu.
HP.
That's something you want to pass to be honest.
Well, you also pass to Annihilate, and you pass to maybe Volk. And Enamorous.
Yeah, you're on Volcarona.
So
yeah,
I like 3.5 just because of the Ting Lu interaction. Speed tiers. Lycanroc does a lot for you. Lycanroc does a ton for you in this aspect.
Yeah, but you overall rely on like
you. Yeah, maybe I'm biased because Lycanroc is so. I love it.
I give it a 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Priority. Axel Rock. Quick attack Scyther.
That's kind of that's
Give it like a 2, bro.
yeah. We'll give it a 1.5. What are you talking about? Lycanroc midday hates running a Cellar
There are captains that we don't know.
It better be
But
Lycanroc. If it's not, I'm gonna be upset. I am sweeping another draft with Terra Lycanroc.
Annihilate, Tinglu, and Volcarona. This would be one of those 3, or 2 of those 3, sorry.
yeah, Annihilate and Volcarona probably.
The problem with this draft...
If they do I'd do Tinglu because they have no poison. Poison, Tinglu,
Yeah.
Terra is good for absorbing key spikes.
The problem with this draft is that it wants to Terra too much. Like, you have so many Mons that want to be your Terra Mon.
Only 4.
That's still a lot. We're gonna I'm gonna put a 4 on their Terra captains, because I'm going to assume they'll pick good ones.
Yeah. Give it a 5.
4.5.
Physical, next team. Oh yeah, your...
Opinion synergy is gonna be... I like Bulky a lot. I'm super biased towards Lycanroc midday, because I'm sweeping a draft with that right now.
Team's amazing.
It's good. It's good. I like it. You're scary. It's gonna be so annoying to play against.
Sticklizar will win
8.5.
this team. Like, Sticklizar has so much for this team.
Everything wants to be... Actually, no. There's not a single Mon on here that doesn't want to be a Sticklizar recipient. That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Physical offense. Yippee doodle.
Yup. Tennessee Dynamos. Dragonite's amazing.
Yep.
Donphan, yeah.
Weavile,
Weavile.
Dragonite.
Super neutered right now. Weavile's neutered as a motherfucker.
Hisuian Dekidui is
Decidueye.
Dekidui.
Decidueye.
Dekidui.
Dekidui, Dragargle, Arcanine, Dragonite, Garganachi.
I hate this.
We're gonna have fun. Physical offense.
4.
4. 3.5. Weavile bad.
Yeah, special offense.
It's the dragon scary job.
Look, Volcanion, Magnezone, Florges. Miss Magius.
If this guy brings Specs Analytic Flash Cannon, this goes up.
I love that.
Because it hits so hard, and everyone's like, but I ran all of my shed skins. Too bad, it's analytic.
Yeah, I used a Magnezone to 1-hit KO a Garchomp. That's it.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like a Corviknight switches out, and I use that set to 1-hit KO a Garchomp, and that's possible. It kills easily.
Wow.
This was
3.5 or 4. Which one?
3.5.
Okay.
3.5.
Hazard setting.
Hazard. Yeah, that's a 10.
Nachi, Donphan.
Oh no, that's not. I read my statement. Yeah, that's only those 2.
That's bad.
Maybe.
No,
yeah, that's bad.
That's just bad. That's just really bad. That's like a 4 at best.
Yeah, it's a 4.
Removal is really good though, because Donphan is really hard to spin block. Unless you have Miss Magius. But he has... I'm gonna give it an 8 for removal.
It also got Hisuian Decidueye that got default.
Oh yeah.
Okay, 8.5.
8.
Yeah.
Grounded Poison. Grafai
not
is great.
applicable.
Grafai.
That... What does that one do? Like Prankster Encore stuff?
No,
Prankster stuff.
Yeah, it's Prankster. So it got parting shot.
Oh,
it has parting shot. In other leagues, like I've seen people like where Sun is banned, they just get a Heat Rock on this with Sunny Day parting shot.
It's a good setter. Also good downs.
Encore shot like setup stand.
Its ground type is Donphan is 4. points.
I really like Donphan. It's a 4.5 for me. It's so good.
Fire, water, grass, fire, water,
It's a cheated core.
grass. He's doing CDY.
Wait, is Hisuian Decidueye a grass type or a fighting flying?
Yeah, grass fighting.
Grass
Oh,
fighting.
that's a interesting typing.
So many grass fighting types. I say it's a 6.5.
Okay.
The Fairy Dragon Steel is nice though. Drag mag is always good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I'm giving that an 8.
Give 7.5. Momentum, parting shots.
Parting shot, volt switch, and does Decky Dewey get U-turn?
Probably gets U-turn. I'll check. I think. Let's see. Let's go to Showdown. Oh my god, my Wi-Fi's being so bad. Decidueye.
I would say a.
It gets U-turn.
Okay, it's a 3. It's a 3.
Set up.
Set up a Dragonite, Garganical, Volcanion.
Volcanion doesn't really set up. It clicks some.
Not really. Yeah, that's a bit of setup. Dragonite, yeah, those two first months are.
It's really like Weavile, Nachi, Dragonite.
I mean, Iron Defense Magnezone for body.
But you are forgetting.
Yeah.
Grafaiai has Unburden. Grafaiai can.
Does it get NSD? Because I looked that up for the.
No. It got something. It gets something better than SC. No. It gets something better. It gets. You will never get this strategy. So it's a mirror herb, and it can confuse your opponent and raise their attack. Ew. So it gets the speed boost of Unburden. It gets the force sense boost, let's say, and the opponent is confused. Like it's an Grafaiai can be a surprise sweeper.
I like this as a 4 for setup.
Yeah, 4.
Defensive walls. I like Florges a lot on this team.
Yeah, Florges is amazing. Magnezone, Donphan.
Even just like Volt. Like, I like it a lot.
Florges, Garganical, Volcanion. Yeah, okay,
I think it's a 4.5 or a 5. Yeah,
it's a 5.
Wish Cleric, that's a 4 because it's one of the best wishes. Like here, it's a really good wish. And you have Revival, right?
This team is pretty slow, except for Revival.
Yeah, this team really falters in its speed tiers. I'd give it a. Honestly, I'd give it a 3 or a 2.5. Yeah, 3. No, 3 because of Grafaiai. Ice Shard, Extreme Speed, Ice Shard.
No, Terra Captains, priority. Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
Oh, and Grafaiai. So I think it's a 3.5 for priority.
Yup.
Terra Captains, do we know them?
I don't know, but. Oh, yeah.
Probably the first 2, right?
Gibble, Dragonite, Normal Dragon, and Magnezone Flying Electric.
No Garg? Wow.
Why? Yeah, why not Terra Garg? Magnezone doesn't need to be flying, just Magnet Rise. Or Balloon.
Balloon.
I have to knock it down to 3 for that. Like, why is Nachi not Terra?
It should be a 5, but I give it a 4. Because wrong.
Alright, next one. Let's go. We're on to the Fletchenders.
Yeah, I don't like this draft.
It's all over the place. It's just a mess. It never even like considered where its points were going. Like it somehow improved by picking up Gyarados over Gastrodon, and I don't know how that's possible.
In-game team.
Yeah, this is the game team.
Yeah. Yes, in-game team. There should be like half of everything. Just like half points on everything. Okay,
a physical off.
Chestnut
Glacier.
Glastrier is
No, it's bad. It's a 2 physical offense.
and Gyara is like
Oh
it's a
yeah, Gera.
mon. It's a mon
Yeah,
that clicks
Gera.
buttons. That's a
Gyarados is
is this a 2.5?
3.5.
I can't give it
Special
more than a
offense.
3.
Hydreigon.
Hydragon is another way I've heard it said, which is funny to me.
Hydreigon.
Oh.
Dragon, Thundee are the hard hitters. Everything else is kind of paper.
Yes, maybe click draw click quick click the Luckmon, the luck shooter.
I say 4.
Yeah. Hazard setting. Where are the hazards? Diancie is a hazard.
Chestnut Spike.
I like hazard setting's actually pretty good on this because Diancie, Chestnut, and Reverum.
Yup.
So like an 8 or a 9.
It's an 8 for me.
Hazard
Hazard-
remove.
Maybe Chestnut gets. No, Articuno doesn't.
Chestnut doesn't get it.
Revoon gets Rapid Spin.
Okay, so you've just Reverum as your spinner. Oh, ew. That's like a 4. That's a 3. No, it's a 4.
I think it's a 6.
Reverum. I hate
5.
Reverum. It's so bad.
It's okay.
Grounded Poison.
Grounded-
3.
It's a 3. Count type. That's a. Well, you got. Not really. You have Vaulted Sword on Thunderous.
You have Vaulted Sword on Thunderous, so you get 2 points for your ground type.
I give him 1 point.
Fire, Water, Grass Core. The in-game Fire, Water, Grass Core. Delphox does nothing. It's bad. It's just... Chestnut's good. Gyara's good. Oh, well,
Typlosion.
the weed guy. The brother of the weed cat. Though no, weed cat sells the weed to Hisui and Typhlosion.
Oh no. I give it a.
I give it a
What is-
6.
I give it a 7.5. Dragon Fairy Steel is okay, actually. I like this.
I give it a 6, just because 3 for Hydragen, 3 for Diancie, and 0.5 for Reverum, because I hate Reverum. It's so bad.
7.5. Momentum Hydreigon gets U-turn.
That's about it. Reverum probably gets... Oh, Volt Switch from Thundee.
Yeah, that's a 2.
Set up
Set
threats.
threat.
I'm not
That's
scared of
good.
anything on this team.
Oh, you should be scared of Gyarados and Hydreigon.
Oh, okay, Nasty Blood Hydragen's a little scary, but like...
And Subtut's Thunderous.
Sub Thundee is actually really scary. Hold on.
Yeah, set threats are 4.5. Or 4.
I can't give it above a 4 point. I think I can't give it above a 4.
Defensive
walls! They're...
Glacier.
Yay.
Chestnut, Diancie.
Chestnut,
Galarian,
Diancie.
Slowbro. I give it
Slowbro's
a
Amon.
2.5. 2.5.
Yeah. Wish Cleric.
Wish-
Does Diancie get Wish?
Let's say it does. Let's give it a 2 or a 3.
I'm giving it a 1. Speed tiers. No, they're not good. They're bad. They're just really bad. This thing gets a 2. They're
Yeah.
so bad.
Rarity, Galarian,
1.5.
Slowbro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
actually.
your priority is luck.
Also, Eyeshot, Glacier.
2.
2.
Terra Captains are
Captains.
what?
Gyarados and
Oh,
Gyarados
Terra
and
Gyara is really
Hydreigon.
scary. Hold on. Terra Grass Gyara?
ground.
What is it? Grounded what?
Gyarados, groundwater.
Oh,
So
we're
that's-
saved. We're saved. It's not Terra Grass Power Whip. We're good.
Gyarados lost Power Whip.
What?
For real. For real.
Even worse of a mon. This
Yeah,
thing's garbage.
That's very bad.
Gyarados lost Power Whip and lost Bounce.
Oh, okay.
I have it drafted, but the reason that I have it drafted is because it can check Sheen Pow and other mons. Like if you go bulky.
I would say it's a 4 or 3.5. The captains.
3.5.
Okay, overall thoughts on this draft. This
Mid.
is...
It's mid because it's an in-game team. In-game teams are just objectively mid because you can't criticize them, but you can't be happy for them. 5 points.
You cannot be happy for them. Okay, next team. This is the in-game team. This is the Pokemon Legends Arceus in-game team.
It is! I guess!
They got some good ass mons.
It's Legends Arceus in-game team.
Some of those ones are huge.
Sneasler is amazing.
Sneasler is...
Ursaluna, Mew.
No, I have to tell you, sorry. Last season, I beat Violin Victor so hard with Sneasler that he just picked it first round. I got him inspired.
What did you run on it? Poison, Touch, U-turn stuff?
No, it didn't have that moveset yet. It was in like Radical Red version, so it had Swords Dance, Bulk Up, and like just fast Step Sweeper.
Yeah.
Like Drain Punch, Bulk Up. It's amazing.
I think I'm pretty sure it's cap those moves too. That one's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's physical. It's amazing. Sneasler is a Luna, a Numerous. A Numerous can go physical. Caparaja is also pretty good physically. Mew, yeah, I think it's a 4.5 physically. Do not underestimate Sneasler. It will dance on your grave.
I would say 5, but then I just watched a live battle in my other post-home draft of Ursaluna versus some random thing that it should have vocoed, and then it facaded into a Berry and then didn't kill and like lost like a quarter, like half its health or something from a counterattack. Just because of Berry.
Ursaluna gives me Melmetal energy.
It's kind of like Melmetal, but it doesn't heal. It dies instead.
Yeah, but what if you give it leftovers and use it
I want to see this thing not be Guts Flame Ward every once in a while. I want to see like AV or Scarf or Bulletproof. Yeah, like it does stuff other than Guts.
Special offense, Enamoras, Rotom Wash, Mew.
It's
meh.
It's
a 3.
Just 3. Yeah.
You don't sleep on
Hazard setting?
No, Enamoras is amazing.
But it also wants to go physical too.
Yeah, but not really. It's mostly special.
So 3?
Yeah, 3.5.
Okay.
Hazard setting.
Okay.
Caparaja.
You have Mew Raja Journer.
Yeah, that's a
like
7. Is it removal?
Decky Dewey. Decky Dewey Murkrow. That's not what I'd like to see. 6.
I give it.
Hold on.
Yeah, 6.
I will be right back.
There is a grounded poison type. Yes.
Okay, I'm back. Catch me up. What happened while I was gone?
We got a grounded poison type. So it's a 3. It's definitely a 3 on grounded poison type. ground type is a
5.
immediate 5.
Fire,
Fire,
water,
water, grass.
grass is...
No
Decky Dewey's
fire.
the what leaves it down. No, Tauros Blaze is good.
I see no fire.
Tauros Blaze.
Oh wait, yeah. It doesn't have a image for me.
Neither for me,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah,
Tauros Blaze is really good. I
Yeah, I
almost
love
got it
it.
instead of Arcanine, but then I'm like, but what if I have 3 Intimidators?
But Staros also has Intimidate.
But what if I didn't... What if my Intimidator was weak to rocks?
But it has Fighting type.
I'm talking about
So-
Arcanine. I was just realizing that, like, maybe I should have grabbed this mod instead. Because it's so good! Why is it at
Sounds-
7? It does so much damage.
Yeah, it defeats Shampoo.
It's so
It-
good.
It counters Shampoo so hard, Tauros.
I want to give this a 7.5 because Roshtom and Blaze is really good. Decky Dewey is just mid.
Yeah, the StitchUI. Dragon Fairy Steel.
Fantasy Core is
seen-
missing the dragon.
And Steel. There's some Steel.
Your Steel's
Oh,
Raja, which is like, yay, have fun running Assault Vest.
Okay, this is a 5.
Yes. Raja doesn't, like, Raja's a steel that doesn't love, like, it's a steel, but, like, not a defensive steel.
Yeah, but momentum is amazing. Sneasler, Rotom Wash, Enamorous, I think, yeah.
And
certain-
Amorous, I think it's
Umbreon.
okay. I think it's okay. It's a 3.5. to me.
Mew. I say a 4.5.
Setup threats. That's a 5. Sneasler,
automatic.
Nasty Plot
Enamorous.
Rotom, Ursaluna sets up with its item. You have Mew.
You're forgetting Enamorous.
Well, I didn't need to. We had a 5 with the first 2 mons. Like, the first 3 mons.
Yeah.
Let alone, like,
Yeah,
an
okay.
Amorous.
Okay, it got contrary.
Yeah, contrary superpower. Yay,
Yeah.
I don't look forward to playing versus that.
Defensive Walls, Rotom Wash, Ursaluna. That's an amazing combo. That's
Rotom Wash,
amazing
Umbreon, Tauros Blaze. What? Mew, too.
Yeah, that's I give it a 5. It is an immediate 5 for me.
Yeah, it's really good. Plus Super
Uh,
Bulky
cl-
Ursaluna, like Wish Cleric,
is
you get a 2.5 because Umbreon's HP is nice, but like you're really like it's a
Does it-
3.
Doesn't Mew get Wish also?
Don't know. I know it lost soft boiled.
Mm-hmm.
Which is depressing.
Speeders.
They're okay.
Good.
They're okay.
Sneasler.
Sneasler, Enamorous,
Enamorous,
Mew. I think
Yeah,
it's a
that's good.
3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. Priority, I see Sneasler with quick attack. Prankster, Murkrow.
I don't like the
Yeah, that-
priority. That's a 1.5.
It's a 2 for me.
Terra Captains, what are they? Luna, probably? Luna... Luna Enamorous? Luna... Toro? Luna Mew? Is it Mew?
Vileplume. Don't think they have shown it yet.
I swear I saw them post it.
Let me see. No.
Huh.
No. I don't see it.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Terra Captain probably Sneasler for sure, and Ursaluna probably.
Wait, can Sneasler? Yeah, it can, right?
Yeah, it's allowed.
Okay. Sneasler, Luna, probably.
Yeah, and those are amazing. Sneasler's Terra type is. I fucking love Sneasler.
I'm just gonna give it a 5.
It's a 4
opinion.
for me.
Opinion.
Sneasler. That's all you need to know.
I like the start, but I don't like
Yes.
Decky Dewey, Stonjourner, Murkrow. Like, There's better mons for those point categories.
Yeah, fair.
So I'm gonna give it an 8. Because that's my thoughts on Legends Arceus. It's an 8. And this looks like a Legends Arceus in-game team.
Next we have the next one, and this is pretty good.
This one is nice. I like this draft.
Yeah.
His offense, it's just all around decent. Like if this is like a 75, this is like a 75 out of 100 draft.
Yeah. This is a 4 points physical.
Yeah. And then specials it's like a 3.5.
Aaron Juggles, Mellowetta, Regidraco, Screamtail, a bit, Rotomo. Yeah, 3.5.
Hazard setting is your Palisand, your Pex, and your Screamtail. I would have liked... And Cinderace.
Yeah, that's
if everyone else has spikes, so do you! So, we're gonna put this as like a 7.5. No, it's an 8. It's an 8.
This is a 9 for me.
Hazard removal. Well, boy, this is a 10 or a 9.5. Because Court Change and then Defog Screamtail and Defog Scissor and it's just a 9. It's a 10. It's a 10.
Do Screamtail got Defog?
Yeah.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Damn it. Hazard removal.
And you also have the mind game of do I bring spikes against Cinderace? I like Hazard. I'm giving it a 10 on that.
Yeah, Hazard removal is great.
Grounded Poison. Toxapex will absorb every T-Spike in existence. Ground type. Palisand is mid.
3.5.
4. It does its job. It has recovery. Fire, water, grass.
Fire, water, grass.
8. 7. 7.5.
I say 8.
Fantasy Core. Really,
I like it.
Really good. That's a 9. That's just an automatic 9 Fantasy Core.
It's an 8. Wait, yeah, 9. It's a 9.
Momentum, U-turn Scissor, U-turn Jugulis, Volt Switch Motum, U-turn Cinderace. I think that's a 4.5.
I think Screamtail has.
Does it? Does anyone? Can someone check? It messes up my display if I check it on my computer.
I think it has. Baton Pass. I think.
Is BP banned or is it Dry Pass only?
Dry Pass.
Okay, that's a 5 for Momentum.
Yup.
Setup threats. SD Scissor, Iron Defense, Calm Mind, Screamtail, Nasty Plot Jugulis, Nasty Plot Modem, Dragon Dance, Regidrago,
Cinderace got Sword Dance.
And Bulk Up. Bulk Up is probably better. 4.5?
Yeah, 4.5.
Defensive Walls, Screamtail, Pex, Motum, Palisand, Tauros Aqua. That's good.
Yup. That's amazing.
5.
4.
Wish Cleric. That's a 4 because Screamtail is unfair. I hate that mon.
Screamtail is amazing for that role.
I just despise it. Speed tiers. They're okay. They're like a 3.5.
Yeah, good. Cinderace, Iron Jugulis. I say a 4.
Priority.
Sucker Punch. Yes. Bullet Punch.
Bullet Punch.
That's good.
Bullet Punch.
This is
Bullet Punch.
Oh,
Sucker Punch from Cinderace. So that's a 4.
Terra Captain Scissor, probably. It's fishy.
Scissor Drago.
Crazy.
Drago is gonna be Dragon Ground. Scissor is gonna be Steel something else. Probably Steel Normal. So I'm gonna give that a 4.5.
Yeah,
Opinion on direction and synergy. This looks like a 8. It just looks it's good. It's just nice. You can play with it.
it's good.
Wow, this one came out really high on the scores.
77.5.
I don't think this is so far our number 1 draft. I would not say this is our number 1 draft.
No,
At all.
this is a number 10 draft, or number 8.
This is a number like 8 or 7.
Number 8.
So this, hey, when we post our rankings, we should post them by rubric, and then we can post them by opinion scores too. Lethal Lopunnies.
Great Tusk is amazing. It's not a good first pick, but an amazing second pick.
This I like it as a first pick, just because it's not coming back to you.
Yeah, fair.
Especially that late in the draft.
Well,
How do we let him get it? So, physical offense.
Because
Oh,
it's a second pick. Great Tusk is...
what bothers me most about this draft is it should be swap Inteleon for Golduck and get Zapdos over Wattrel.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
that's
a
what bothers
Floatzel.
me most. Yeah, get a Floatzel over Barraskewda and then Zapdos over Wattrel. Like, Zapdos is open in the pool.
Yeah, this team is already good, but could be very bad. So much better.
Physical offense is Tusk, Bisharp, Barraskewda, Azumarill. That's pretty good. That's a 4.5.
Yeah. Physical.
Special offense. I'd like it more if there was a duck. Not an like, if there was just a Golduck.
Italian Hoopa. Yeah, this
Hoopa
is
Unbound does a lot. Pelipper, Inteleon and Rain, Gudra, Kilowatt. Like, if there was a Zapdos, if there were more birds and different birds, if there was a duck and a Zapdos, I'd like it more. So out of principle, I can't give it a 5. So 4.5.
Yeah.
Hazard setting. Yeah, it needs more birds. Hazard setting, you have Tusk. That's enough for you. That's like a 7.
Yeah, that's a 7. Hazard removal is
Hazard
like
removal, 8.
8.
Tusk, it's a Tusk.
8.
Grounded Poison. You don't have one, but like, look, what's affected by T-Spikes? Tusk? Hoopa?
Gudra gets hydration.
You're getting 1 point just for how many Mons don't care about T-Spikes.
Ground type. Greatest, yeah, that's 5 immediately.
Yeah, the best ground type. Fire, Water, Grass. This is not really applicable for this team because you don't need a fire type.
Let's give it 6.
Yeah. Fantasy Core. You don't have a fairy,
Steel.
right? Honestly, like...
Azumarill.
Oh, never mind. You do have the full fantasy. I like this a lot. That's an 8.
It's an 8. Momentum. Cause
So it's a rain team. Rain teams want to be clicking the big buttons. What lets you click the big buttons? Zapdos. But also, like, U-turns.
U-turn Corviknight gets everyone safely in. Like,
yeah.
And then you can press a button.
U-turn Pelipper too. U-turn Cricketune. I give it a 3.
I give it a 4.
3.5. Setup threats. The rain is your setup.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Yeah. Defensive walls. Well, no, it's a 4. It's a 5. It's a 5. Yeah, never mind. Defensive walls. Corviknight, Tusk. That's all you really need.
Gudra also.
Gudra. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
It's a 5.
5 because of Bisharp.
Yeah.
That thing's like unkillable.
With the Firelights.
Wish Cleric, you don't need one.
Nope, only Azumarill and Bits.
But I'm gonna give you 2 points for Gudra. Speed tiers. That's really good. They're really good.
Yeah.
4.5.
Give it
Priority.
a
5.
Aqua Jets.
Aqua Jet and Sucker is all you need.
I give it a
4.5.
3.4.
4.
Just a 4.
4. 4. Terra
Uh,
Captains. I'm gonna knock
they...
one off here for not having Gold Duck or Floatzel. Because those are the best Rain Terras.
I'm looking for Take Tusk, Ground and Grass, Coffee Knight, Fairy Steel. He wants to turn Coffee Knight into the Fairy type.
Corviknight into what?
Great Fairy. So, 2 Terra Captains. One is Great Tusk, Ground and Grass. And the second one is Coffee Knight, Fairy and
Oh.
Steel.
Why?
Yeah,
Terra, you're rain abusers.
Yeah, this is awful.
2. It's
This
a 2.
is-
No, it's a 1.5.
It's a 1. They can be very, very much
So,
better. They can.
I'm gonna put for direction specifically out of the three things that add up to my opinion. Direction is gonna be a 6.5, just because it's missing Zapdos and Floatzel, and your Terra Muttons are garbage.
You can change it so easily. Like,
yeah, you have a few hours left. Please fix your draft.
no,
If so, it's gonna be one of the scariest drafts to play against.
No, it's over. Grace just stopped, I think.
Oh, it's over? Well, you're screwed.
Well, you can change it week 2. Like, it's only 2 changes.
It sucks.
Okay, we're at the last one. Hehe.
Woo. Whoa, we're at the end.
Yeah, but look at this. Galarian Slowking Baxcalibur. That's all you need.
Galarian Slowking Baxcalibur. I'm glad you didn't let them get Titan.
Yeah, I sniped him. Very hard.
Thank you.
Normal Slowking is way better than Galarian Slowking in this. If you want to run Hail, normal Slowking is better because more resistances. Like fire, fighting, ice even. Like, okay, it's still good, but it would be better with normal Slowking in Hail teams.
I'm gonna... Well, for physical offense, what are we going with? Like a 4?
Quack
Or a 5?
overall.
Quack, Baxcalibur, Arcanine. Like Hisu Arcanine.
That's a 4.
Okay. Special offense is not great.
Assuming Zoroark Jolteon. Only 2.
And Slowking. That's a 3.
Yeah, that's...
No, that's a 2.5.
3.5.
Hazard setting.
Slowking gets Toxic Spikes. So that's amazing. Wushan
Orthworm gets spikes and Stealth Rock, but I don't like the hazard setting on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 5.5. Oh, we really differ. Orthworm Orthworm gets a Stealth Rock and a Shed Tail, or 2 Shed Tails.
Is that removal? I see Fletchinder.
Quackoval. But why run? It's awful. It doesn't. I don't like Rapid Spin Quack. No, I don't like having to run Rapid Spin on the Duck.
What, the Duck? Ground is Poison type. Yeah, that's a immediate 3. Ground type is no ground type.
There is no ground. But you have Volt Absorb Jolteon, so you get a commiseration point.
Fire, Water, Grass. Fire
is
Flesh.
Oh no, Arcanine. Arcanine Quack Wo-Chen. That's a 8.
That's good. 8.
Fantasy.
Dragon Fairy Steel. That's
there's no fairy, but Cresselia is basically a fairy.
Dashban.
Oh, yeah, never mind. That's an 8. That's really good. Momentum is really good on this team. You have Volt Switches, you have U-Turn, you have Chilly Reception, you have Shed Tail. It's really good here.
Yeah, it's very good.
That's a 5.
It's a 5.
Setup threats?
4.5.
Shed Tail.
No, it's a 5.
Shedtail. If it was Cyclozar, I'd give it a 5. But like Orthworm,
You're forgetting Hail, Excalibur, also maybe
yeah,
Shatil with that.
yeah,
Cresselia with Calm Minds.
yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're right. 5.
And
Defensive walls, 5. Crest,
um,
Dachshund, Wochen, Slowking, Galar.
yeah, but yeah, fair, yeah, that's good.
Wish Cleric is 2.5. No, it's 3 because of Lunar Dance.
Also Dashman.
Yeah, Lunar Dance plus Wish.
Yeah, that's a 3.
Speed tiers are not good. They're not
Raisu and
great.
Zoroark.
It's Hisui and Zoroark's Jolteon. That's like a 3.
It's a 3.
Priority. Ice Shard.
Yeah, Ice Shards.
Extreme
Only that.
Speed. Aqua Jet.
Yeah.
That's like a 3.
That's 3.5. And Terry Captains. Sack.
It's gonna be Bax, Quack, or Hisu Arcanine.
I don't see Sack here. Sack is not.
We can put a solid 4 because we know it's gonna be good regardless.
I don't see. He didn't say. Terry Captains yet.
It's hard to mess up Terra on this. Like, either you just go with stabs on Quack and Arcanine, and then give Arcanine normal too. Like, Rock
maybe
normal for Arcanine.
Terra.
Or yeah, like
Maybe.
Ice Backs Excalibur Terra. It sounds nuts because of your like loaded dice Icicle Shard, Ice Crash, or your Icicle Crash is gonna do so much damage.
Or maybe hear me out. Terra normal or Terra ghost is doing Zoroark for extra damage.
Yeah.
No,
maybe.
that's bad. No, that's bad.
Maybe.
The type combo is amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So opinion, direction, synergy. I put it at a 9.
Would be cool.
Ooh, Terra Wochen is nice. I want to see Mean Look Wochen. Mean Look Leech Seed.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm gonna give it a 9 on opinion, because I love bulky drafts. I love how scary mind games you can make. Because what you can do is, like, you chilling Reception into Orthworm.
Yeah.
And then you Shedtail, and they're like, so, are you going to Baxcalibur? Are you going to Zoroark? Are you going to Quaquaval?
Yeah, Zoroark makes this draft crazy.
Zoroark plus Shedtail makes the mind game so insane, and then you have Cresselia to Lunar Dance back up the Baxcalibur.
Yeah, this is insane. So this Zoroark makes his team scary.
So, let's compile the official list.
Yeah, let me see. I have it here. Yeah. So I have the points right here. Let's see. Ronald Regigigas has the highest points for me.
Oh, hold on. I need to readjust my OBS dimensions so this doesn't look atrocious. Whoop. Whoop.
I'm going to take a screenshot of it.
Mine's all messed up.
Hmm.
Because it doesn't have them in the correct order. Should it auto-order them, or do you have to order them yourself?
It doesn't auto-order.
Okay. That would be really convenient if it did.
Yeah, that would, but I do not know how.
Okay. Well, my number 1 is going to be... Here, I'll just shift things around. The number 1, it looks like it's the... Ronald Reggie. Hold on.
Yeah. Ronald.
Which one was that?
Cinderace Scissor Scream
Oh, the one that we said was mid.
Mm-hmm.
The mid draft hit the highest point total.
Mm-hmm,
After that was the Vika Volts, which makes sense because that draft is scary. Next up is yours.
Yeah. Oi.
Then the Alabama Teen Tigers, which are...
That's Iron Man with the fire, Hitran, and Torko.
Oh, yeah, that one is one of my top. Like, I think that's one of the top drafts.
Yeah, I think this is fourth, I think. Or third. I'm
Then
most scared
up...
of... yeah, maybe your team.
Aw, that's so sweet.
And Eagle. Blood Eagle with Sticklizar.
That one does not look fun to play against. Alright.
This is set up the team.
We should call it here and just type up the PRs and then post them.
Yep, but it's late for me. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
Hope you had it was fun.
This
Goodbye.
was neat.